Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the 8-year high school summer series. And this is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Week 3 with myself and the intense Quack. What's happening, my man? I'm doing good, but hang on a second. It feels like we are not getting you. Apparently, we are not capturing any of you. That is not good. There we go. Hang on. Talk for me.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, there we go. We're good. We're good. Let's go
There we
again. Let's
Well,
recap.
okay, rather than an intro, let's get into our sponsors.
Yeah.
I love the sponsors, the reason we can run this tournament.
Absolutely.
So first up, we have Acer Australia, the presenting partner of the High School Summer Series, who provide PC technology solutions for all schooling needs in the classroom and at home. We have Predator Gaming, the gaming PC partner, who provide high-end gaming-focused PC solutions in both laptop and desktop formats powered by Intel. We have AC Monitors, the gaming monitor partner, who provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And last, we have Game on Cancer, the charity of choice for the AEL, who fund much-needed cancer research projects, with the AEL donating a portion of all student participation fees to this life-saving cause. If you'd like to donate as well, please head to AEL's Tiltify campaign page. And that's our sponsors. Make sure you go check them out. They are the reason we can run this lovely tournament.
Yep.
And speaking of that tournament,
Yeah, speaking of that tournament, we actually have a nice series to go through today. Let's just quickly go through all the schools that's actually participating. You'll see there's quite a few of them coming in. They've all been fantastic coming through. And of course, the current standings from the last 2 weeks. So this is week 3 standing. You see from both Group A, Group B, like the pools, they've been doing quite well. You got players from last week like Beta Zeta and Xenophane like doing quite well. You got Cookie Dough, Neon Link, like everyone is coming in to like show up to try to do something. Like you have like player of 1 to 10, then like they're all trying their best to earn those points. So it's actually quite cool to see it all happening.
three-way tie for first is fun. that's kind of actually wild.
It is, right?
Okay. So that's Beta Zeta, Xenophane, Wild Celtics. Okay. Jeez, all right. Wild Celtics was King K. Rule player. Beta Zeta was, if I remember correctly, they played Sora and winners, lost to Wild Celtics, and then did a losers run the entire way through losers without dropping a game, coming back into grands, and then winning.
Oh, we like that.
But they swapped to Hero. So they were playing Sora, and I think they were swapping something else. They played Hero, as far as I'm with, the whole way through losers bracket, and came out on top. Including, I think, if I remember correctly, ending the last game with a down air to up smash crit. So Carol just died at like 60. I was like, oh, goodbye. That's an early stock. All right, we got a few other people here that are. The thing I really liked last week, we had pretty much every single game really close. People definitely can go both ways. So, hoping to see a lot more of these close matches going forward. Because even though Wild Celtics and Beta Zeta came out like on top, basically, it was could definitely have swung either way. So first up, we're having on stream. Looks like we're having
SEC Grotat?
SEC Grotat.
Grotat? Oh, I botched his name. Grotat. Alright. It is that now!
Yeah, it's either Grotat or Groatat. Haven't been corrected yet. And we have Mr. S from JPCE, sorry.
Oh, I remember Mr. S. That was a scary. I think you played a variety of characters, was it? But there was one that was a stand. Was he also a Steve player? I cannot remember.
They were. I think they were here last week, and they didn't play Steve. They played something else.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So This could be interesting. It's possible they just decided to start playing a new character, especially as the discussions going around at the moment. A lot of different scenes, possibly Minecraft Steve being banned from the
Banned.
competitive scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people looking at just swapping characters. But again, it's it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah, I mean,
Get
like we had the whole Meta Knight meta that it was being
Yeah.
banned for quite a while, and then it still is till this day because it's just too good for recovery, too good for pretty much everything. And then there was the Bayonetta ban as well. As just how do you defeat something that can just like one shot you every single time? Like that was always, yeah, that was always the thing, right? When you came down to it, we're always looking at like, okay, who's gonna come out on top? Who's gonna be able to do this or that? And now we're at a stage where like they released a Steve that can pretty much block out some prominent characters that people have been maining for quite a while, and then trying to play the essence of Smash. They feel like it's not really there. It's not. It doesn't fit into the criteria of being a Smash kind of character with that kind of moveset. And that's really strange for me to say because Smash is all about everything being elaborate, everything about defining your character.
Every character's got gimmicks,
right? It's got all those gimmicks, but it feels like Steve had just caused so much of a problem for everyone else in the professional scene where they're like, I got no answers. Usually I should have like multiple answers, like 1 to 3 answers really easily. But when it comes down to playing against Steve with certain characters, it feels like there's only like 1 in 2 or 1 in 1, and my options are limited to go in and defend myself, which is really tough.
And then obviously the deal breaker that's coming out at the moment. So pretty much everywhere went, we're not going to ban it. A lot of people have been playing Steve. People really like Steve, especially because he's a more recent character. I don't remember the specific name of the tech. It's completely evading me. But it's essentially if you are... I'm pretty sure it's if you buffer blocks out of a move and you get hit to whiff punish, you immediately cancel your end lag and you can punish the person for hitting you as long as there's not proper knockback. Which is like the tech at the moment that they're looking at and it's like, oh, we might be banning that. It's going to be...
That's a little bit. That's just a little bit funny, like for me.
The people that came up with the tech were like, "Oh yeah, here is it working against every like move in the game. Have fun." I was like, okay. So what beats it? You can command grab. You can command grab seed, as far as I'm aware. It doesn't pull them out of that.
Yeah.
And so that's useful. I think the tech has an application to all multi-hits, because a lot of multi-hits have like the proper knockback on the last hit. So as long as you interrupt mid multi-hit, you just come out of that and then start hitting the person for missing the button. It's pretty harsh.
That's pretty harsh. Well, here's a question, right?
A lot of discussion.
Yeah, like even with that, right now there's a slew of new players that's maining Kazuya, and this is like carrying over from every even from Tekken, right, and even from Street Fighter. But like now that we have SODC tech being used everywhere, like especially in prominent competitions, like people are finding better ways of executing waifu, and so you get a lot of like Dorias coming out, and especially in a game like Smash right now, if you can access 90% of the time a waifu combo, you're pretty much guaranteed a one-touch combo, right? So we're not saying like from 0 to like death, but probably like if we catch you from 20, you're pretty much done for like 60% of the cast. And in the hands of normal people, you get access to EWGFs, but then when it comes down to waifu pro players, that's gonna be insane. So a lot of people have been debating, it's not more towards the SODC execution, but more towards the application that you can pretty much program yourself to auto wave dash, and that's a scary thing on a Kazuya.
Yeah, Kazuya doing that because he gets like invincibility like above his like waist or above his knees and things. So and Smash is very much a game around doing aerials, like aerials, because aerialing out of shield and being able to jump and do those kinds of things, because you have a universal jump squat in this game, except for Kazuya, funnily enough, where it's 3 frames jump, so you jump, you press your button. Kazuya will low profile a huge portion of the kit that most characters can throw out, which means that you've thrown out a button, you've missed, and even if you're coming into landing, Kazuryu is free to do what he wants, so he's just gonna hit you, and then he starts a combo. Also, the fact that because I don't know if you've watched T do it, the T playing Kazuya, one of the more like prominent names, like you got T Riddles.
Yeah. Yeah.
But T I watched do it on a GameCube controller. And somebody recorded him doing it, and he just crosses the stage. It's such a short amount of time, and it's doing that the whole way. And it was just like, oh, I can't do that consistently once.
I tell you what though, the most weirdest thing for me is that I can't do it on an N64 controller. I actually like tested N64 controller, the one I'm used to, and I tested when I was playing Melee. I can actually use a GameCube controller to at least execute. I cannot do it for the life of me when I'm using a Switch Pro controller, or I can't even attempt to execute more than 2 waves. And so it's funny when someone gave me the prototype for a hitbox controller for when it comes down to Smash, and he showed it to me. He basically just held on one directional button, like left or right, and then he just taps with his finger down and the forward button, and he just kept on tapping like that, and it was pure wave. It was like 1 frame, perfect waves. I lost my mind. I was like, you're kidding me.
It's terrifying. Ooh, we getting in?
Yeah, we're getting in. Yep.
All right. Grotat versus Mr. S. Okay, so Grotat on the Mii Brawler. Mr. S on Corrin. Is that Peter Griffin? That's cursed. Looks like we possibly are resetting to fixed stage. Might be the case.
Yeah. Pretty much. I'm pretty sure it's fixing the stage.
Okay, it looks like we've got the... See, that's an interesting choice of Mii Brawler recovery. Mii Brawlers, normally you'll see people do the piston punches, which is... that's the most common one at the moment, is that it's got a lot of... you have heaps of ways to combo into it, and you can consistently kill confirm on a fairly large amount of ranges for a lot of characters. The easiest confirm being if somebody's at like 70, 80, you do landing up air into piston punches. You take them off the top.
Mm-hmm.
You can go for the helicopter kick. I don't know what it's actually called.
It is there.
I've always called it. Which kills off the side. The reason a lot of people don't use it is because although you'll take stocks, you'll usually SD doing it.
Yeah.
Because it takes you really far off stage. To be fair, it's not as bad as Smash 4. Smash 4, I remember that exact same move. It was like the character was awful, except for that move.
Except for that move, exactly.
And if they hit you with it, it's like, okay, I was losing my stock really early. I also saw there was also the piston punch in Smash 4 as well, which had a different confirms and will also take stocks very consistently at funny percentages. Alright, we're getting into it. We got the right stage with Smashville. I don't know if I've seen Smashville in ages. Alright,
it's been a while.
Just jumping into hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Love that.
Alright. I'm trying to remember all of the Mii Brawlers names.
We call that the DJ up punch, man.
If I remember correctly,
yeah,
that move on shield, especially charged, is actually really, really safe. But you do have to actually be close enough to hit it, so it's a massive wind up. And then take stocks really, really early. Does really good damage too.
What? I'm surprised that Corrin's doing quite well in this matchup right now. Like, really controlling the pacing. Neutral Beast would just be like, whoa, never mind that one.
He's charging. Also, it's like, you are going to approach me here. I'm going to charge my up smash. Oh, okay. You got miss on the spacing.
Okay. Good catch.
Lots of... Oh, just holding forward there. Just probably expected that to come out. Catch the landing again with Corrin neutral beam.
Oh.
Lots of that is a recurring theme I am seeing with a lot of players in this tournament. There's a lot of jumping in. Oh, they not have jump, or they maybe they thought they were going to make it back.
That's interesting.
A lot of people doing empty lands, so they just land into a move, and the person who's standing on the ground just swings. I
It's a new
didn't
trend.
tip it up.
It's a new. Oh, caught him. That's.
Caught, but unfortunately did the charged neutral B, which would have caught roll.
Yeah.
I assume that's.
Oh, that's
I
punished
assume
hard.
that's what they're going for.
Oh, unfortunately, not as much charge. Gravitat is not really doing enough damage to pull Promicon onto like the defense just yet. Like it's charging up hard tilts, but yeah, the percentage is just way too low for him to do anything. And that was lucky that he didn't die. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Probably a bit overzealous with those up Bs. I do like being able to mix that up and using Corrin's up B to like catch people above you. Okay, good up there. Yeah, jumping up, catching the person on the platform above you. Scan the stock. But the up B, people live at such high percentages unless you're catching them in the air. I had almost took a step there. So it's definitely something that personally, when I play as Corrin, when I'm watching other people play as Corrin, that's what they'll do is they'll like shark for a while, wait until your opponent's out of resources, and then go, okay, I'm going to chase you with an up B here because I can go much further than I normally be able to.
Yeah.
It does have invincibility on parts of it.
It does. There is one part of invisibility.
Yeah. So you can definitely use it to take trade people pressing a button as they're coming down.
Yeah.
178. I think that's the longest I've seen somebody live against a Mii brawler in a very long time.
Yeah, usually Mii brawlers are like straight up your face and comboing like no tomorrow. Grota is not getting any of that on Mr. S at the moment, and that's unfortunate.
Okay, no. Still the idea. Yeah, it's definitely feeling like they're struggling to land that killing blow.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, Mr. S just unfortunately just jumping into it. not at all what you're looking for there. It's okay. We got some.
Oh, a little bit of luck.
Oh, that's not gonna take it. Okay, that's fine. Grotesque's gonna make this back. They are one nasty hit off of losing. They're stuck. Oh, they've jumped into it again. Mr. S is been given the chomp, unfortunately.
It's a good chomp.
That moves strong. That moves strong.
It's deceptively strong. People just don't know what the property of it is, that you can actually charge up, and on top it's like a multi-hit as well, plus the stun. It's you don't want to be gambling. You rather take a Samus hit than taking a Corrin like straight up right in your face, because it just does too much. You let Corrin get one of those off, you're pretty much asking for it.
You gotta fully charge. If they just fully charge the B one, you're at like 90 or something. You've been caught at the ledge. Goodbye. You're stuck. That's gone. There's not much you can do about that. Mind you, Corrin has other ways. Like that's one of the ways to like rob early stocks, right? Is you go, okay, I'm gonna jump read somebody going from the ledge, so I'm going to full hop and start charging B. So as soon as if they go to jump in response to me doing it because they've got a habit or something from it, get caught straight into the chomp. You can take stocks much earlier than 90. Let's be real here.
Much
you can
early.
take probably closer to 60.
Yeah.
But at the same, in the same boat, Corrin has other things, and you've got to. That's like one of the more important stuff for fighting games in general, but specifically ledge trapping. A lot of people have issues with. Is the first step is you have to find a ledge trap situation. You gotta know what you're going to cover different options with. So, for instance, Corrin has pin. The side B move they have while they're in the air. They do side B into A. They can do instant pin. It hits below the ledge.
Yeah, it does. I just remembered.
You can use it and if you're spaced at the distance where that's really, really threatening, and your opponent likes holding the ledge because you're sitting there threatening aerials, you just threaten like one aerial and then you insta pin while they're holding ledge. And because that's tipper spacing, you take really early stocks. So you do that maybe once to catch someone off guard, but after you've caught someone off guard with it, it's like, okay, do they now panic every single time they're holding ledge and go, I don't want to get pinned again, and so now they buffer an option every single time? Because if they're buffering an option every single time, they might well, I say they might. Almost everyone has habits when they do buffered things. I know, for instance, when I buffer out of habit, I panic roll. By default, I neutral get up, and I have a habit of doing that all the time because no one punishes it until I play against a stronger player, and then I'm gone, and then I panic roll on. Panic roll, panic neutral get up, panic get up attack, pretty common between a lot of people. And the spacing where Corrin does get the tipper to hit below the ledge, he can also pin the stage, which means that you will be able to punish neutral get up and get up attack with the same spacing. Not the same timing, just the same spacing.
Oh, it looks like we're getting a Samus.
Okay, Samus, alright.
Okay, we like that.
Seeing a Samus swap. Yep, that's fair, that's fair. It's
Yep.
a green Samus. Alright.
Big gumball against Corrin's Dragon Ball. Let's roll. Who's got the bigger one?
Hey, you did say you'd rather get hit by a Samus stat.
Yep.
I was like, oh yeah? I bet you wouldn't. Oh, grab.
Oh,
I remember. Okay. So we did watch Grotet. Last week. They up throw. And we couldn't quite work out why. We think it's because they want the positional advantage. But unfortunately, because you get like down throw combos, you get a lot more off of, and putting people off stage. Sometimes ledge trapping is so dangerous. So definitely something you want to look into doing, ideally. I was not to say the up throw is necessarily bad, but also if you do use it a lot and you are using it for positioning, when you finally do need to take a stock, it's going to be really stale if that's what you're doing on every throw. Especially if you're landing a lot of grabs.
Yeah.
You're gonna grab up throw, and it's like, here's my consistent kill confirm at high percentages. I'm going to grab you, up throw, you gone.
Oh.
Oh, counter.
Nice
Didn't
counter.
quite take a stock. Ooh. Yeah. Definitely a thing. People jumping the. Oh, caught real off guard there. Okay.
To be fair, we knew that one was coming. He had that angle for so long.
He's sitting there waiting. It's like, come on, land. Just land. I will let this shot go.
Nice. Oh my god, the damage.
That was a really good call out. Yeah, the fully charged one does massive amounts of damage. And way a lot of projectiles work in Smash Ultimates, they all tend to have an amount of health. And so whether or not... Oh, that did the combo. That kind of looked like it should have. I wonder if the down air spike's just not enough of a hit stun.
I think it's
But
also...
it's...
yeah.
You saw the fully charged Samus neutral beat just eat through the Corrin. Neutral beat. Just hit. Alright, Rotat just kind of playing like zoning here. Manages to... I don't know if that was SDI. If that was SDI, like... Cool. But also... that's an interesting... Interesting that you've learnt SDI instead of your down throw combo. I guarantee you, down throw combo, much easier to do.
Yeah, much much easier.
I played Smash 4 where SDI was required to survive against Bayonetta, and I never learned to do it. Because I couldn't do it quickly enough for it to matter. So I was like, oh well.
Oh, Grotan.
I better learn combos.
Oh no, he was mashing. He mashed away his jump. That's a really unfortunate stock loss.
That's okay. Maybe Grotat's not aware that I don't know what specific distance could have worked. I'm pretty sure they were close enough that they could have tethered to the ledge there. So if you press Samus's grab, is something you can use in the A. We've seen it a couple of times. Another SD. Unfortunately, that was a B reversed up B from Mr. S. So just not at all snapping to the ledge, even with the drift back.
Oh!
If you want to make it back to... Ooh, caught the roll. Ooh, no punish. Okay, so you're at 90%. Danger zone against Corrin. Corrin has a lot of kill power at the ledge now. So you get them off stage.
Nice.
Stocks. Catches the landing leg. Okay, we're just seeing some missiles. Just need Grotat to ideally show some patience. As far as I've seen so far this game, is as long as they're playing keep away. Oh! DI, still just living. Okay, Edo just makes it pass. Fully charged you should be. Okay, they're on. No, ledge trap. Quick, get over to the ledge.
Oh, here we go. Moment of truth.
Okay, caught the landing. That was laggy directional air dodge. Okay, another one again.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, don't let them stand up for free. No. Get closer. You've got this. Your up throw will take stocks in a second. You just need a little bit of damage. It might take a stock right now.
Oh.
Oh, that's gonna take the stock. That was so close. That was so close. And considering they lost their stock at like 10. That's a really unfortunate game too. Definitely looked like Grotech could have taken that. That definitely looked like they could have taken that.
Yeah, that. Oh.
Unfortunately, that does mean Grotat is not out, but just knocked into losers. They're going to be playing against Nono Kapow. That's an interesting tag.
Nono Kapow!
Yeah. So Nono Kapow from MG. Up next, if you give me a second, I'll find out exactly who we have.
SEC Cookie Dough versus ECC Neolink.
Yes. Cookie Dough versus Neon Link. Okay, last week we guessed that Neon Link played Link. Just for fun, for funsies. That was my guess. I was like, you named Neon Link, you're gonna play Link, right? Who do you think they play?
Zelda.
They do not play any Hyrule characters. They
Oh,
don't play any Legend of Zelda characters at all.
Oh.
They probably it's entirely possible they do play them, but they don't. They didn't compete with them last time.
What the hell? I was supposed to be like going like with your main, gotta hold back because we're in a competitive state. I mean, unless you're Dark God moded, surely you'll be coming up with something, right? Like it's like your name is Link. For God's sake, you got to be playing one of the closest neon-colored Link as you can to prove everyone your name.
Yeah, but it could be Link unrelated to the character.
Yeah.
It could be Neon Link, like their names to do with more of like linking in what the actual word means, or it's a reference to, I don't know. I've seen some funny ideas for naming. For instance, the action at the ACT, that big major that happened earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
I went to it and I don't remember what it was. Their promotional video is them trying to come up with a name for it, looking at one of the buses traveling around on campus, and it had action written on the side of it. They're like, oh, that's what we'll call it, the action.
Oh.
And I don't know if that's the actual origin of the name, but if it is, that's fantastic. Because it's like, I've got it, like the origin for my name is a bunch of different things, right? But they're not super interesting in and of itself. There's other stories and stuff to do with where my name comes from. But like, imagine that kind of thing. It was just like, no one knows where your name comes from, but you have lots. I would love that. I love that idea of being able to just come up with different stories as to origins of your tag, origins of your name. All right, Cookie Neon Link.
Oh, there we go. I mean, maybe
you don't
like
have, you don't have any hints from their icons either. They're not helping.
Waluigi.
No, they don't play Waluigi. That's for sure. Waluigi not in Smash as a playable character. He is there as an assist trophy though. Stomp down on people.
Well, hey, look, that's just the way, right? They want to throw you off with their name, and you're like thinking, all right, let me, play against the counter, play against the counter Link, and then you pick someone that's like, a lot more stronger on the meta, on the catch up. Did I just see Pac-Man?
You did, in fact, see Pac-Man.
Hey, Pac-Man and Byleth, jeez.
Not at all Link. They do have a sword though. Yeah, so there's that part. They both shoot arrows. They both have swords. I guess technically, Link's got like the hook shot, and Violet's got a tether whip thing.
all the house weapons coming in, but I gotta say, love the Sword of the Creator. Such a OP weapon, both in Fire Emblem and also like in here, and of course.
Bit of lag between the two players.
Oh, Don't tell me
Ooh,
I'm the one
Skywalker
being lagged
might-
out.
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm hearing you fine. No. Maybe to watch this just fine. Connection error
No.
has occurred. I hope that's not us.
No.
That is not us. It is us. I
That
don't
is.
know.
I don't know what that was.
I'm never sure who's at fault there. Unfortunately, it's not a. I'm not familiar with how the lobbies work. And maybe it was, but also maybe the whole lobby just broke.
I think the whole lobby
I'm
just
not sure.
broke. Oh,
Very possible.
that is
Okay.
very annoying.
All right, better than last stock last hit. It's a super close match. It's just unfortunate we have to restart again. Because obviously you can SD and go through and you can give each other the stock count that you were just at, but it's not quite. It's obviously not quite the same, especially when it comes to momentum.
Mm.
People are gaining steam, gaining momentum. It's very important to try and, especially with somebody who plays well when they're feeling hot, to be able to keep up their momentum. And sometimes having issues like this definitely cools people off. Luckily, these two have only just started. This is their first match of the day. They're both straight into winners round 2. So Cookie Dough is 3rd seed. Mind you, mostly randomized. And Neolink 6th. So that puts them in round 2, just because that's just how the numbers work. Winner of them actually plays against the winner of Mr. S and British from MG. Oh? Ooh.
Okay, that's not me.
That is. Yeah, I'm hoping that it isn't you. That is definitely some. Yeah, I got wrong map here again.
Yeah, got the wrong map, but also the lag.
Okay, it's fine now. It's fine now. I hope it stays fine.
Each battle and a chance to grow.
Try and find out what's going on here, because this is yeah, possibly try and change.
We're gonna try to change the lobby now.
Yeah, we'll try and change lobby hosts. See if it is. Hopefully, it's not your end. That'd definitely be ideal that it is not you. I just have them look. So, all right. They obviously don't want to go FD. They want to go back to the stage that they were just on.
I'm actually very surprised. Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I'll join the arena.
Yeah, while you set that up, I'll.
Yeah,
It's okay. I'm
that's
thinking.
so strange.
Yeah, don't know what's causing that, unfortunately. That's all right. So, while we deal with the tech issues, Byleth Pac-Man. Believe it or not, there's actually very famous VODs out there, because T played against MKLeo while MKLeo was going through his phase of playing a lot of Byleth. So there actually are VODs out there to watch of T versus MKLeo, so 2 of the best players in the world playing essentially their mains, or mains definitely at the time. I don't know if T is more of a Kazuya player or it's proper co-maining or not. Obviously, part of it depends on what they consider themselves to be their main. Which I would assume is Pac-Man, because they played Pac-Man for a very, very long time. Pac-Man, good character. Byleth, good character. Byleth, like, you zone with your sword. I say sword. Sword is in, like, a disjointed hitbox, right?
Yeah.
Use that, you space, you threaten shield, you try to condition options. Pac-Man, a lot more of a zoner, bit of an atypical zoner. Pac-Man likes to set up the hydrant, put them in between, hit the hydrant once, and go, okay, if you're going to approach, I'm going to smack the hydrant and try to keep it in between the two of us. So if you try to walk through it, you're going to get hit. While they charge their neutral beam, so they can go through all the different types of fruit. They can get Galaga.
Galaga, yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, Pac-Man also gives a little bit of a vibe from League of Legends as well. It's like, how good are you and how fast are you when choosing a card if you're playing TF? So, you know, pick it. There's the fruit where you're eventually gonna get the Galaga. Once you get the Galaga out, you're pretty good. If you don't have it, like, you know, it's gonna be a stinking time for you to keep building up the pressure. Sort of play the keep away, just to, you know, get yourself there. Especially abusing the Hydra. That's like everything that Pac-Man does normally. It's like, oh, I'm pretty good with my spacing, pretty good with everything. Let me set up the pressure. Here's my fire hydrant. Let me quickly get my Galagat out, and then, you know, that's where I'm gonna start full power up. Where Byleth,
Pac-Man's got some disgusting hydrant stuff with the items, because the hydrant with the water thing sends the items flying super quickly.
Yeah.
And so it's just one of those, like, does the Pac-Man know the setup? Okay. Does the opponent know the setup? Or are they just getting hit? And yeah, then you got, sorry, as you're saying with Byleth.
Yeah, look, you know, you got your house weapons, you know, you got your, look, even your arrow is really good. Your arrow on charge is strikingly fast. You know, catches you on a recovery, you're pretty much done. You know, if anything catches you with a sword weapon, like any house weapon will just pretty much end you, and that's just the way they had it. And so, you know, it's a rough time if against someone who knows how to play Byleth and all the options where he excels at mid range, at, you know, at far range, at close range. It's like, you know, it seems a little bit overpowered, but, you know, where do you usually get the spacing to get through? That's the most important thing.
Yeah, Byleth has a lot of kill power and pretty decent combos. Nair into Imagination is pretty powerful combo tool. And I say into Imagination, it's not quite that easy, but it is very much like land Nair, you get combos and follow-ups. Pac-Man does have a really good grab. Big disjoint. It's essentially a tether grab with some decent frame data on it. And throw combo wise, I don't know if they're particularly amazing, but Pac-Man does throw and put you off stage and give positional advantage. Okay, we're seeing Fire Hydrant, F smashing it, just throwing it straight at Link. Get hit. Okay, no combo there off the Galaga. Ooh. Okay, Tipper's not taking the stock there, but that was not looking good. Okay, back throw. I think the back throw will take the stock eventually. I think it is a kill throw, just at fairly high percent. Ooh, just missing the timing again. Okay, Neon Link. If I remember correctly, this is something that they liked to do last week as well, is they tried to space... Ooh! Wait, they just took the stock!
Yeah.
Wait, that just... Oh, okay. That is safe. Oh, okay, goodbye stock. They throw out a lot of spaced F smashes. They tend to charge them a lot, and whether or not your opponent kind of is... it's scary to play against, right?
Yeah.
Especially like online, where you've got a bit of an extra delay to react to them.
Oh,
ooh, okay.
arrow.
Good arrow to catch. Yeah, arrow to catch people just drifting low while doing things. So Pac-Man, a few other characters that charge stuff when they're normally off stage. It's very much like a habit a lot of people have. You charge your thing off stage, my opponent can't reach me, and then Byleth just hits you with an arrow, and it's like, I lost my stock really early. At that point, it wasn't that early, but definitely can be much earlier than that. Oh, there's the F smash.
Oh.
Almost got the extended hitbox by hitting the pellet. Edge.
Gotta be very careful.
A lot of F smashes. I think it's a lot more than last week.
Oh, that's a good pickup too.
Good side B. Good catch.
Oh, well,
Don't get me wrong. If you land the... Oh, you just got hit by the fire hydrant. Ooh, not ready at all. Yeah, trying to do these timid F smashes. Trying to catch landings. Trying to catch some other things. Guido on stage. No punish for the missing the ledge. Yeah, there's that grab. Catching the empty landing there.
Oh.
Okay, hurrying. That's a zero fear move. That's just I'm aware that good up smash, really good catch. I'm aware that if this hits me, I'm losing my stock, so I'm gonna parry it just because I can. Definitely one of those moves where shielding's the go there. Just shield the move. Doesn't do a lot of shield damage. You're okay. You just don't want to cop the you definitely don't want to cop it hitting you. For those of you who don't know, when it hits you, your character goes into like a big free. Ooh.
Yeah, we'll take that trade.
Drop down. Yeah, definitely take that small trade. Okay, Nair to dash attack. Gets punished for pulling out the arrow. Tries to Neon Link trying to catch Pac-Man being really far back. Back throw off stage. Positional advantage. That F smash caught. Apple. Okay.
Just.
Kokido knows their Pac-Man. I'm happy to see this actually using a lot of their other options, because Apple and a lot of the other fruits do actually take stocks. Ooh, rolling in. It's sour spot, but it is damage. A lot of the other fruits do take stocks, but you specifically use them because of the funny angles that they can get, right? So when you throw Apple at the ground, it would bounce, but off stage it just goes straight down like a 45-degree angle. Ooh.
Oh
that take the
boy.
stock? That didn't take the stock. Okay, side B. Okay, get up attack. Getting out of that situation, but again, back off stage. F smash and side B just barely missing each other. Okay, weak hit of the Pac-Man side B with chasing the pellet. Dash attack is not a stock taker. That is not Pac-Man stock taker. It is decent at What? Up smash. Oh, just not managing to seal that last stock against Neil Link, and Neil Link just, all right, I'm gonna catch this landing with this up smash. Just takes the stock. Oh, that's not how I thought that game was going. That definitely seemed, that seemed dangerous. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Neil Link goes up. Game one.
I'm actually very surprised.
Kokido definitely was in control of that game. Now, hopefully, that doesn't affect their mental. Again, nothing's changed, so they've agreed to just run it back on the stage that we're on. Same characters.
I'm actually very surprised at that ending. But more than that, like there was some trades and some tech that Kokido used, which was awesome, but like they weren't all safe. So if we're looking at one set to the next, like Pac-Man is doing everything that they could, you know, and Byleth, I will say Neon Link right now is just charging up everything he can to be a constant threat that Kokido is being baited into. And so, you know, at that last moment, you know, he definitely had the edge, you know, to get it. But yeah, it's just not.
Well, we saw the same situation essentially just there, right? Neon Link would usually be sitting there charging an F smash to catch Kokido like landing near the ledge, because you can catch like people just falling down to try and snap to the ledge from above.
Yeah.
And again,
catch.
It's done the exact same thing, which is like, okay, I've been doing this F smash to try and catch these, like you going to the ledge or landing on stage low, and Kokido going to the platform and being up smashed now twice, or going to the platform instead of just going to ledge or landing on stage. It is online, so like being able to react to what your opponent's going to be picking is definitely like a thing, but also to keep in mind, you don't have to recover on stage. Recovering on stage is way more dangerous than just going to the ledge against most characters. The recovering on stage is more of a mix-up that you use rather than I will always recover high.
Oh.
Okay.
Still good. Still good.
Okay. Yep. Catch the landing with F smash. He's going to take that stock. Good catch on the landing. That up smash not going to do it yet. Up air will do it if they're caught kind of high. But yeah, it's Kokido just like kind of looking like they're not quite certain what to do here. Just kind of throwing the key out.
He's been tricked too many times. Oh wow!
Well, that's a hefty hit. That's a stock taker. Well, unfortunate, but that's how it is sometimes. You lose your stock. Alright, dash attack, get your damage. Okay, you're playing Pac-Man. You got strong smash attacks. You got follow-ups. Oh no! Don't just up smash. Your opponent's not there. I assume Kokido's doing it to try and catch, just with, like going for like buffered, or not even like necessarily buffered, but like, you know, okay, I think they're going to land and get hit by the bell here, which means that I need to be underneath and catching the platform. Definitely.
Oh, that's done. That's.
Oh,
I gotta say that is all Neon Link. Right there, he controlled the spacing, he controlled the stage. He kept getting Cookie Dough to like guess and doubt himself, which really made it hard for him to do anything else. Like
Yeah.
that's really rough.
Yeah, it's definitely Cookie to throwing out those bells, for instance, just going, I've got this stock, and then the situation being different to what they expect. It definitely felt a bit along the lines of like that first game was really, really close, and unfortunately coming out losing that game and coming out a bit shook, and then immediately going into that second one and just not making the adjustments needed to deal with what Neon Link was doing, and
Yeah.
possibly even playing a bit scared of like the smash attacks. They are dangerous. Don't get me wrong. They're long range. They're dangerous. They do a lot of knockback. They do decent amounts of damage, and sometimes you can feel. It's very much like a thing, right? That Smash is a super mental game, and it's entirely possible that when you get hit by those, you can feel a bit silly, and then you start getting hit by more because you're sitting there. It's like, nah, I should be getting hit by this, and instead of going, oh, this is what I should be doing, the thought stops at, I shouldn't be getting hit by this. So you pick habits, and you pick, or you try something different, and your opponent's just watching what you're doing and going, okay, well, you're not going to land on me. I'm going to F smash again. It's like that's Neon Link, right? You're not landing directly on top of me. Oh, that's okay. I'm going to F smash your landing over there instead. Feel free to keep landing over there. I'm going to keep doing this because it's pretty safe. Mind you, it's deceptively safe, but it isn't safe. That you can definitely approach Byleth along the ground by dash shielding.
Yes.
It's not amazing in Smash Ultimate because when you do start your initial dash, especially if you're initial dashing and letting go of the control stick, you can't shield as quickly as you normally can. But you still can do it. It is still an option. You still can dash forward and then shield, because your opponent's not going to react to a dash forward online. There's too much of a delay. They will, in regards to like punishing the dash forward. But if they read it, sure. Look, if you get red, you get red.
Yeah, most of the time they're not gonna get red online, especially when you're dashing in and pressing block. Most of the time, no one's gonna be like, "Oh, he's coming at me. Let me quickly insert my throw button," or like, "Let me try to catch him on the timing."
I'm going to grab here,
right?
And especially, if you're playing against somebody without a tether as well,
yeah.
So like Byleth, for instance, Byleth notoriously. Like it's when I say notoriously, as in the Fire Emblem characters, all fairly notoriously short-ranged grab characters. Less swords, will have long range. Other buttons, their grabs tend to be very stubby. So it's like you run up, shield, and they go, well, I can't grab you from here, so I have to not only read that you're dashing towards me, I then also have to dash forward and read that you're shielding and not pressing a button.
Yeah.
They could try and space their own buttons.
They could, but at that stage, when you're rushing into a Fire Emblem character, you would have had the guts to like already read them like an open book. Otherwise, you're not supposed to run into them and give any Fire Emblem character the close quarter combat. Especially when most of them will end your life instantly. If you give them any tilt 8s, you're pretty much just saying goodbye to your stock. That's exactly what they want, because usually they're trying to work their way to going to you. With probably the exception of Byleth, because Byleth, has options, has great setups. Most of the time, any of the B tilts will destroy you on top of the A tilts, and on top of it, the combo wise probably not as strong as we needed, but they do just enough damage in order to like threaten you most of the time. With the look of the up A's just then by Violet, which very interesting. But more funnily enough, is multi hits. It does a significant amount of finishing. The damage is good. It's quite clean. And then you think about your options. It's like, okay, maybe I can't win him through, my moveset because, he does quite a lot of powerful hits. So maybe I should go with a faster character or a more tankier in terms of strength character, or maybe we counter with a Fire Emblem character as well. But this is interesting match.
That is hero. Okay, they're running the hero through winner's side. Beta Z is here, saw the performance last week and come through and I would have win. So I'm picking the character I won with. Okay. And then we got Flame rocking Little Mac. So So again, it quickly introduce. It says Flame from CWIC and Beta Zeta from SEC. So if you are from those schools and you are watching, make sure you drop in that chat, cheer them on, that way they can see it later. Or at the very least, you can tell them, hey, I cheered you on. Alright, so, KO Punch. I think you can combo into it at this percent and actually take a stock.
Yep, definitely can.
Is it? It's a strong move. KO Punch gone. Okay.
No.
It's a good side B. Ooh, bit of lag there.
I'm so scared.
Beta Zeta is someone who does not. Crit.
Oh boy!
Crit tip and down smash. That's grim. Little Mac with the Little Mac smash attacks all have super armor on them. Very good at taking messy trades from like weak aerials. A lot of people like to land with like combo starting aerials, and combo starting aerials tend to not do particularly large amounts of damage. Little Mac goes, okay, I'll happily take that hit. In response, I'm gonna hit you with this fully charged up smash to 30. Ooh, that up, he doesn't quite take the stock. You got
oof.
Ooh.
Unfortunate.
And he's gonna take it there though.
Unfortunate.
Right. Flame still in it. It's not very one-sided. There's a bit more of that lag there. Hopefully that doesn't continue and the internet kind of settles down.
Oh boy.
It's all right. Two of them are willing to play it out, so you know I guess that's just being used to online.
Yeah, that is online Smash.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Bit of a funky connection between the two of you. Yeah, Beta Zeta does not care about holding mana. I've got mana, I'm spending it. It's not a resource to threaten my opponent with. It's a resource to make sure that my opponent gets hit as often as possible. Roll behind, grab back throw. That is a classic smash technique. Specifically, something used by a lot of people in Ultimate for a very long time. Don't get me wrong, that's not to say you didn't see it in Smash 4. But, very classic.
Oh!
Gets the spacing, gets the read, gets like this cool tip F smash, takes the stock, and gets responded with thwack. Stock gone, unfortunately. Ooh, okay, good. I think that was F smash tilted upwards. So Little Mac, different to a lot of other characters' smash attacks. A lot of characters have smash attacks where they do tilt their buttons. Little Mac's F smash, when you tilt them the three different ways, they have very different properties.
Oh, he tried.
Rolls out of the KO punch.
He really wanted it.
KO punch does just go through shield. It is technically a command grab in that regard. Just ignores shielding. You do have to be rolling or spot dodging, or just not where they're swinging, ideally. Yes, a Little Max F smash. You have the tilted upwards one, knocks upwards. I don't actually know specifically what you want the upwards one for, but I know the tilted downward one does a lot of damage. And pivot grab, kaboom!
Kaboom!
At point blank too. Like that's. Oh, I guess it's against Little Mac, right?
It's against Little Mac,
Mac's in the air. You press an aerial button. I don't mind, you know. Whereas you get a lot of like sword characters or like for instance like Byleth that can outspace that and probably just do this big sweeping side B, catch you with the tipper.
It's just really unfortunate because both requires a little bit more timing, and the thing is online wasn't going to give it to them in the last one. Like they were clearly both lagging, and so like what do you say to that? You know, Flame held the upper hand, especially towards the end on the final stock. But yeah, no, like Beta Zeta just came out of nowhere and said, "Oh look, you know, while you were trying to edge guard me, like that last bit, he was trying to like position himself for the ledge grab, but because of the lag, he had to spot air dodge to get back on, and that was, you know, Flame's little bit of time to quickly run up and finish him off. Unfortunately, the lag came on. You buffer, you saw it. You're gonna hold the block button for the for your life, which Beta Zeta was obviously going to be holding. But the thing is,
ooh, I'm in danger here.
It's like, I will block and I'll punish him with a back grab, and that's my way of going, you know, is like the perfect answer. It's so hard in this moment because you can't judge it either way, and it sucks that, you know, you was executed like that.
Yeah. Worst feeling I've experienced with playing Smash Ultimate is you're playing online. You get like a little bit of a lag spike in between the two of you. You think you've got the right read, and you're like, I'm gonna air dodge here because they're gonna chase me up here. The lag starts, and you see that you started an air dodge, and they've started charging a smash attack.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no.
He kaboomed him. He found the kaboom and he went for it. Oh my god.
Like, these aren't even. This is the other thing, right? It's like people say that Little Mac is bad because he's super. Like, you throw him off stage, you edge guard him, he has bad recovery. That is not edge guarding. It's just, you know, what if I just take your stock? Anyway. Okay, we're seeing the F smash tilted upwards. Okay, it does knock off the top. I don't know if maybe it does kill.
Oh, that should be enough.
Or funky trade into the upbeat. They're just ready to pull the trigger. Okay. Okay, there was a whack there. I'm surprised that wasn't just thrown out just on the hope. Very classic. Ooh, didn't let go of the smash check there. There's definitely something obviously difficult to keep online. The discount smash check, the Little Mac F tilt.
Yeah.
I think as for how slow and kind of like quick it is, how quick it kind of like starts up, but it's kind of like a light tap. That has so much kill power. It's like,
oh my god,
opponent's gone.
Another
Whereas the
kaboom.
smash attack's like,
Yeah.
damage.
That's hero, right? Because if you can cycle through your spells good enough and fast enough, like, you will always come out with an advantage. It's just that you need that split second, but hey, look, Flame's not gonna give it to him. And Flame is doing quite amazing.
I think that's
Oh.
at the ledge. That's strong. Oh, bounce not gonna do you much good, unfortunately, against the Little Mac.
Yeah.
We saw there the F smash on shield and Flame ready, right there, right then and there.
Oh.
Ooh.
That part,
Not
though,
ready for that though. Not ready for that one.
that part
Also
should have
ready
known.
for the opponent to buffer a grab because the smash attacks on the shield tend to space you outside of immediately. shield
Oh my god, that
That's a lot.
shield.
Yeah, you don't have a shield anymore. That's okay. You're at 18%. You just got to be careful not to. Ooh, okay.
Oh, that should be
Little
it.
short hop
Yeah.
air dodge. Yeah. Okay.
Nice catch.
Grounded scoops up into the upbeat. Flame answering back for them.
Yeah,
Pretty strong
like
game two,
Yeah.
especially after that first stock.
he basically,
disappeared.
yeah, he just said, "Oh, you know what? You're gonna be more like, you know, spell orientated. I'm just gonna keep rushing you down and not giving you a chance to like even, you know, think about, you know, inserting another kaboom or even like getting the spell that you need."
Sorry, you need to read your spell list. You don't have time. Sorry.
That's right. You don't have time.
I'm already there. You best be top decking.
That's right. I'm doing uppercuts upon uppercuts. It's like, you know, if you ever
get me
read
wrong,
Hajime no Ippo, it's like smash.
Don't actually top deck. Don't actually go. The opponent's rushing me down. I should start top decking because I don't have time to read. That is a terrible idea. You will kamikaze yourself. That is. Every hero player's gone through that temptation.
I think I have seen one.
I just want to top deck. I just want to top deck. I just want to do it. And then the moment you start doing it, you will get kamikaze. You'll lose your own stock. You won't hit your opponent. You just be like, I wish I didn't do that.
It was pretty funny though. I gotta say, it was pretty funny. Hey, we'll have a Sora.
A swap to the Sora. Okay. Wow. All right. Maybe they just think the hero's. The hero went through so strong last week, and then swapping. Okay.
Maybe this is
I
the
guess-
hidden counter that he's been preparing.
Yeah. Look. Don't get me wrong. I think Sora's a really good character, and I think Sora has the capacity. Different to Hero. Like, Hero definitely can come off and do some edge guarding, but not the way Sora can. This matchup is so dangerous for Little Mac in that regard. Like, Sora has these massive combos. Hey, looks like Beta Zeta does have these combos mostly on lock. Unfortunately, dropping that one at the moment I said they have it on lock.
Oh! Oh!
That's still caught. Oh, jeez.
Oh
okay,
my god.
So unfortunate for Flame. Your stock is gone. Good counter, don't get me wrong, but definitely definitely didn't look like Sora should have gotten hit there. It looked like the smash attack should have missed. Yeah, Sora able to come really far off stage, use a lot of the aerials and stuff. Because they're a bit of a floaty character, the double jump keeps them in the air for a really long time. They can come off stage against Little Mac, just be like, here is my sword, I'm going to put it in between you and the stage. If you get hit, your stock is gone, because, well, Little Mac has fairly limited recovery options, and if his jump's gone, he's not far enough stage, that's done. Yeah, that's interesting. I haven't actually seen Blizzaga into Super Armor. It looks like if you Super Armor, you don't actually get frozen, which is interesting. KO Punch. Run off stage. I thought that may have been the startup of a roll, but it definitely wasn't.
Oh!
Oh my. Oh, what am I? Okay. Oh, that was wild. The Super Armor, but it was the wrong type of smash. It traveled way too far. Beta Zeta, like, the Sora swap paying out here.
That's paying off in dividends. Look at him. He's still his first stock, and he's still doing damage. The Blizzaga. Oh, didn't get the rest? Oh, that should be enough.
Take it. That's
okay.
That's gonna take it. The uppercut, just gone. Yeah. Goodbye, stock. Just quick delete. Okay. Counter, not doing anything. Parry, grab.
That's
down to, I think that's
that's
stock.
it. That's it.
That's oh
Yeah.
That looked like it. That looks like Little Mac should snap to the legs there. Just reach. Use your little arms.
No balance right there, but hey, look. I will say Flame did quite a good job when it came down to it. Like, definitely tried.
And then we saw the matchup.
The Sora came out, and I was just like, okay, then you're gonna be fighting against a very heavy floaty character that can pretty much recover from anything that you can hit with a counter that pretty much seals one of your best finishers. Very unfortunate.
Definitely something to keep in mind, especially as a character who does these big hits, who has their own counter. Like, definitely something you've got to keep in mind is that if you've got a counter and they've got a counter, like, you're like, oh yeah, you're not the only one who's going to use that option. Your opponent's going to sit there and be like, Little Mac's going to catch my landing with a smash attack. I'm going to counter here because I will take his stock really, really early. It's definitely something you have to respect, because that's one of the things I really like about Smash Ultimate, being able to charge smash attacks for a really long time. Specifically for that kind of stuff, where you sit there and you go, okay, here's this situation where my opponent likes to counter on their landing because they think that I'm going to press something. So I've been hit by it a couple of times, but I haven't smash attacked yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over, look like I'm going to catch their landing, and I charge a smash attack. You're going to counter. I'm going to take your stock. Your stock is being deleted because there's now a fully charged smash attack. All right. Next up, looks like we have JPC's Mr. S and ECC's Neon Link playing. Oh, all right. Okay, so we've got some. I don't know. Neon Link does seem to kind of like live rent free in their opponents' heads. I definitely seem to get so much into their opponent's head that they're sitting there going, I don't know kind of like what to do here, because I'm just eating these smash attacks. I shouldn't be eating these smash attacks. And obviously, that's not where it should be. It should be, what do I do differently? Not, I can't get hit. And again, that's part of the mental. If you can hit your opponent with something that's really disrespectful, you can make your opponent really upset. And most people who get upset play much worse, play significantly worse. There is a small subset of players who play much better when they get upset. They get a bit annoyed and start trying and focusing properly.
There's a ragers.
Not that many people like that.
There's a lot of ragers out there. Let's just say some controllers has definitely flown out the window.
Yeah, there's definitely some people who get very angry or very upset, and then it's just like, if you get upset, well, your opponent's won. Unless you're a significantly better player, it's already done.
Yeah.
Not much you can do there. All right.
Hey. Fire Emblem.
Okay. Rocking the Corrin. Neon Link rocking the Violet. both of them playing a Fire Emblem protagonist. Okay, looks like we've got a decent connection between the two of them this time. Which is
Yay! Yay!
nice. Okay, retreating, landing fit. Okay, me and Link doing all this spacing and then just smash attack. That's fine.
To be fair, that was good.
Let's go into the ledge. Let's go. Let's go. That's how you defeat it. That's legitimately how you beat it. Just go out of the stage, recover like normal.
Oh.
And then win.
And then eat the house weapons.
How did that tip her? It was so close to the elite. Okay.
You don't question
Stock's
pilots.
Stock's gone. It caught Mr. S's the dirt behind their heel. You know? It's gone. Okay. Trying to catch the landings. See.
Oh, that's
that move, very laggy. Very laggy. It's very committal. I personally would not. Ooh.
Oh, no!
Who walked in Tipper F smash? No! Oh! You've been 0 to death by F smashes before. That's unfortunate.
That's the power of that's power of Byleth. It outreaches you.
Yeah, it outreaches the counter as well. The counter was the right option if you were closer. Violet tipping stuff. Most counters. Sorry, I say most counters. A good portion of the counters that don't like move you towards your opponent or swing at your opponent.
Oh boy.
Catch them out of the side B with the F smash.
Oh, gotta be. Oh, if Neil Link let that
okay.
one rip. Oh, that would have been it. There's no way you're getting out.
Whoa! Actually, it was shield off in time. Okay, landed quickly. Both of them actually have tipped F smashes. That just occurred to me. They have like a very similar F smash. Violet's is better in almost every way.
Oh, caught him too.
No.
Oh no, Mr. S.
He did it right before.
Oh.
He got the double jump. Just, to be fair,
yeah.
I'm kind of thinking to call that in at the moment, at least for this tournament. That's the Neon Link to me. Because that's like the third or fourth time in 2 weeks I've seen Neon Link catching people double jumping to grab the ledge and getting hit by a tip at F smash.
That's rough.
Look, I gotta call it that because as someone who plays Smash, as someone who watches high level Smash and watches a lot of different Smash as well, I don't think I've ever seen somebody go, my read here is you're going to double jump above the ledge and then go to the ledge. It's such a wild option to be covering. but it works.
It works.
When it works, I'm not like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. No, if it's working, if that's what you're covering and it's beating what your opponent's doing, yeah, go for your life. Catching the landing, going too low again. Mr. S probably thought they had a jump there, not realizing they were caught before they landed, because they double jumped before onto the stage and actually got hit out of it, which means you don't get your jump back because you didn't land. Definitely something to remember when you are playing Smash, is being able to pay attention. Well, the first step is paying attention to your own resources, making sure you know whether or not you've got your double jump.
Yep. Oh, that's a good catch. Nice.
Yeah, you can't do stun into stun, but that is going to take the stock there. I think Neil Link thought they had jump as well.
he got stunned. That was right in front of him.
No, you saw it happen. You need to know whether or not you got double jump. Okay, good spacing.
That's great spacing.
Catches the down air. Yeah, just immediately sitting there. It's like, you're gonna land with some funky stuff. Trying up here. Look,
boy.
I will say, if you smash attack this much, you've got a lot of practice spacing. You got a lot of practice spacing this aspect.
Oh god.
Don't scare me like that.
That's another thing about Byleth. Even in air, they have good range and they can poke well. Oh yeah, you're not gonna be winning that one. The arrow is gonna cancel the ball anytime. Anytime. You can't. You just can't.
Yeah, the arrow just wins there a lot. Oh, you can jump out of that and you can just let it go. Not getting punished for that. So yeah, definitely something to also keep in mind is that whenever Corrin uses transformations and not their sword, it's not a disjoint. Because Corrin is actually transforming part of their body. Ooh, that upside? Not going to take it. Not charged enough. Because they're transforming part of their body, the designers at Nintendo went, well, it only makes sense that you can hit them.
Yeah,
Look, to be fair, it kind of does.
it kind of does.
It's just balance-wise, it's deceptive. Where a lot of people are like, but look how big their buttons are. It's like, yeah, but if you're outside that range, you can swing and just hit them for pressing it. Ooh, they didn't catch at the counter. That's some panic here. There's some panic options coming out.
Oh, that's a lot of fuzzies right there. Oh my
on.
god.
Why do people keep jumping onto the stage? He's covering. He's smash attacking. Okay,
Oh, okay, counter.
Sour spot. Not gonna take it yet. Another counter. Not what you want.
Mistress is just running you for counters now.
Landing the counter is definitely.
Oh,
Oh, that air dodge.
he doesn't care anymore.
Goes for the disrespect.
Oh.
Fortunately,
No
Mistress does get knocked out of winners.
Oh, that's
Play on Neon Link.
that's heavily unfortunate.
I don't know. That's such a scary Byleth to play against, especially on offline. Sure, like you got a bit more time to like react to the smash attack, and you know you can kind of like try and avoid getting into it because it is a slow startup. It's very like it very much is within human reaction times. Online, you're stretching it. You're definitely stretching that reaction time there. I definitely want to try and
To be fair,
avoid those
to
situations.
be fair, you rather not match up Koran with Byleth online. I remember someone challenged me after one of the casts, I think from last year or the year before, and they said, "All right, we're running back right now after your cast." I'm like, "But I just watched you like compete," and they're like, "No, I'm using Byleth. You use wherever you want." And I was like, "Okay." I mean, I have a really clean Joker, and they're like, "Okay, sure." Proceeded to wipe them for the next 30 minutes. But to be fair, he did catch me out with the biggest tither, the biggest one out there, and I fell for it in the face because I thought I was invincible. I was the Phantom Thief himself, and I just ran into it. He goes, "That's all I wanted to do after that 30 minutes of being grilled by you. Bang, let's go." And then he left.
That's all I wanted. Yep. You got hit with it. I'm done.
Oh man.
I played against someone that I'm decently friendly with Tuesday night that's gone by. They spent the entirety of our set trying to land a Falcon Punch. They didn't only press Falcon Punch. They were trying to do landing mix-ups. So I was like, I'm gonna set you into this situation. Go for this hard read setup. I was just like, I know you want the Falcon Punch. So all I'm doing is assuming in every situation that's what you're pressing. And so even if I shouldn't be trying to pick the option that I'm doing it anyway. I'm gonna double jump when I shouldn't because you normally catch it. I'm gonna just air dodge in a weird direction. I'm gonna press a button because I'm gonna catch you out of the startup. Ah, jeez. Man. Like, would not even say like Neon Link's not even going for like the run off stage and do the edge guard, like the stuff you see MKLeo do, where you come off stage, you grab the tether, and you go for the spikes.
Yeah.
Because it's so good against so many recoveries. It's like, oh well, normally challenges recovery is kind of hard because if you time it wrong, they got a hitbox, you can risk things, and Byleth goes, I don't risk anything.
What's risk?
I'm over here. My hitbox is all the way up there, so I've grabbed you. And it's time for your stock to be gone. All right, Beta Zeta. Against
a Patty.
I read that as Patty. It's not. It's Pat Yeet Dab.
Patty Dab.
Rock on the Bowser though. I respect that. Love me some Bowser. Okay, up air to shield, up smash to catch the landing. Ooh, okay. Yeah, goes for the F smash to catch the air dodge landing. Holding shield.
Nice.
This is a textbook.
Oh.
This is what you do. This is the. I want my opponent to be terrified of my character. 25 damage.
That's it. That's what a hero can do. that's hero for
So
you.
much damage.
Nice movement though.
Order down smash, interesting.
Yeah, Patty Dab has a lot of good punish straight up, and using Bowser, like he's controlling the spacing quite well. And given that he's pretty much 1/3 of the whole stage, should be doing just good when it comes to catching him out.
Oh, you never see the Bowser just like with absolute confidence in these situations. Like, oh, you're air dodging. You're okay. This time you're air dodging. This time you're air dodging. Ooh, doesn't quite take the stock. Yeah, getting hit by that. I don't actually know the name for it. The it should be where he sends out the twin ones. Very good knockback, especially off stage. And takes stocks really early. I've been hit by that as Bowser. Lost my stock.
Gotta be careful
Awful
too.
percentages.
Careful with the grab.
I don't think that F smash is it. Is that an F smash to catch the same thing that Neon Link catches? Double jumping and then drifting for ledge? Because that's the only way you actually hit that, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Bowser can't use Flame Breath. Not that we've actually seen it used yet. Because the reflector does allow Hero to just walk through. Yeah, up B to try and avoid the situation. Get this caught. Going for the landing. Forward air, knocked off stage. Yeah, see the Flame Breath? Okay, do a little bit of damage.
You couldn't do too much. I was really trying.
So ready for
36!
Yeah, that's good damage.
Oh, God.
Ready damage, just ready for... Okay, I thought Neon Link was terrifying. Like, don't get me wrong. Landing by a tip at F smashes is kind of like disrespectful. It's a bit scary. Bowser F smashes? They kill so much earlier.
Oh!
Ooh. Charged up. I don't know if that was a crit, but that was a decently high percentage Bowser, so he definitely just...
Oof.
With how Juju
Oh!
some good damage.
He kaboomed him!
Beta Zeta just losing these stocks so early and now just sitting there patiently waiting, hoping for Patty Dab to just throw out these smash attacks again. Without being true. Almost being punished for it.
Oh, that's... Oh, wait for the grab instead. Okay.
Alright, dude. Now we're waiting to see if Patty Dab actually has a different game plan. Because just going for these hard reads, like, if you're correct every time, obviously, yeah, no problem. But if you do stuff like that where it's on shield, Bowser smash attacks, not even slightly safe. And some of the least safe smash attacks in this game. You shield those, most characters can smash attack him back. Oh, thwack!
Oh, thwack! Oh!
Ah, saw it in the menu.
Oh!
Saw it in the menu.
Oh!
Beta Zeta just... Those first two stocks, absolutely destroyed, just deleted. Just completely keeping their cool after that and just, okay, I'm just going to slow down and wait. Just bit by bit, do my damage. Except for, sorry, I say bit by bit do my damage, except for that one time where it was like the hit into the neutral B, into the kaboom, which looked pretty much unavoidable.
Unavoidable.
Like 80%.
Yeah.
Just like, you got hit by that first bit, sorry. You're taking 80 here because I like basically topped at kaboom and I was ready to go.
Oh, that was disgusting. That, especially that third stock. That was like 0 to 80 in one smooth transition.
So we're going straight back. Running it straight. I'm gonna be honest. As somebody who plays Bowser, I do not want to take Hero to FD. Ever.
Yeah.
Oh no, okay. Wasn't ready to combo off that.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
Doesn't quite catch. Good jab. Yeah, Hero's got one of the jabs that Bowser doesn't just tough guy through by existing. Bowser does in fact have to be using a smash attack.
That looks so funny.
Oh, air dodge was correct. Not air dodge, sorry, the read was correct with the smash attack in that trying to catch the air dodge, but it was a directional air dodge behind you. Okay, up B. Taking damage. Just constantly reading. You're gonna air dodge onto stage behind me, so I get a smash attack towards the stage. Definitely, it's interesting. The meta with this tournament.
Oh my god. What is that read? What is that punish? It's... Oh my god.
It's a terrible smash attack to miss. Oh, that DI was... if you're unsure of how to DI Bowser side B, hold down.
Yeah.
It will make you live significantly longer in every situation, except, sorry, with the exception of town and city platforms all the way at the blaster. You gotta hold in there because you're losing your stock real early. There's elevated platforms right near the blaster. that can take the stock at 0. Okay, shields the Kazoo. Kazoo? What?
Kazoo now.
Yeah. Okay, psych up. Psych up the psych up's a single hit, right?
It's a single hit. Yeah.
Yeah. All is the different hits. Ooh. Bowser F smash. Probably takes that. Stock.
Oh, great pickup.
Oh. See, okay, I like that. A lot more than the F smash at the ledge, because the down smash can also 2-frame. So even if you miss the timing on people like drifting to the ledge, you can still catch them on the way down. Oh, that didn't do into the follow-up. That's really interesting. Okay. I don't know why sometimes the hero side B sometimes like forces people into being comboed, and sometimes it like knocks them away. Because if that did the combo bit, Paddy Dab was losing their stock.
Yeah, maybe he was, you know,
Flame
having
slash
his heroic moment, but oh my god.
Okay, let's be real here. Flame Slash, Bowser should just be a tough guy.
Yep.
Wait,
But
why'd that do the knockback again? Okay, I swear, I do that as hero. People getting hit into it. Like first hit, second hit, you're gone. It does take the stock there. Beta Zeta. One smash attack from losing this stock. That didn't catch. Okay, side B. Yeah, gonna side B punish. Yeah, it's still with that. That DI is not the DI you're looking for. You definitely would be holding.
oh, nice.
Yeah, good for them. Good chase. We are seeing some adjustments here at the moment between games. Deb going for like kind of like starting that off with a few of those messy reads, and then going into a bit more. I'm shielding. You're hitting my shield. I'm punishing. I'm going to stand here, wait and see what you do. We saw down smash at the ledge instead of F smash at the ledge. Really strong option, honestly.
They're pretty much re-downloading each other's data. So you saw Beta Zeta like, you know, adjusting, and now you saw Paddy Dab also adjusting, and now, you know, we got a pretty close match. Could go either way. It's just like, you know, how lucky is someone gonna get when it comes down to, you know, having the tough read, having, you know,
Does
the top deck.
Paddy Dab get thwacked?
Yes, very, very important.
Like that's definitely a thing to keep in mind. Oh yes.
Oh, he's
Yes.
reading like no tomorrow. Look at him.
Well, the down smash, that's one of the things I really like about it, is that you can time. So you run over there and you go for specific timings, and if your opponent get up attacks, okay, whatever, you get hit out of your down smash. That's whatever. It's not really comboing. But if they neutral get up and you've timed the neutral get up timing, or if they roll behind you, the down smash covers both, which is very much fun for the Bowser, not for the opponent.
Not for you.
Yeah. Bowser turns tech situations if he's able to catch you as you're doing your tech into 50-50s with down smash. So down smash covers tech in place, miss tech, and tech roll behind. Kamikaze!
Oh, yikes!
The great equalizer!
Yikes! I cannot believe...
That is essentially a Bowser side. That is essentially what we just watched there, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I have the stock percent disadvantage. Ooh, up smash. Just like, oh, hold on. Okay, catches the air dodge. Yeah, the kamikaze there, just like, okay, I'm taking the stock. It does so much damage.
So
also,
much.
I think it also goes through shield. It's like, I think it functions like KO punch, where it's like, it looks like a hitbox, and then you're shielding, and it's like, oh, I got hit.
Oh, there we go.
The equalizer. But
There we go.
yeah, can't make it back. Can't make it back because it doesn't have enough mana. Oh no.
You do one to me, I do one back to you. Oh, what?
What?
What just happened?
Oh, I hope that wasn't an SD. I really hope that wasn't it. Ooh, the internet. Connection there. That's something's going on there.
Oh.
Ooh, connection right at the end. That may have been. It's possible that the connection went funky right at the end there, and got a bit of real buffered inputs, stuff that you possibly don't want. I've done it. I've had some terrible lag situations off stage, and I've gone for a hard read off stage, and I've pressed the button twice, That's first one's come out. Lag happened. Second one came out, and I'm going down with the ship.
They used wrong map settings or something. Okay, I think apparently.
Oh, we're straight back.
Well, apparently they had a wrong setting.
Wait, what was
So
wrong?
I have no idea. They said something is wrong. It's got.
I catch the roll. No, come on. That's
Let's
one of my
go.
favorite like niche things for Bowser is up smash. When he comes back down, he has a landing
Oh,
block,
great,
which
great block.
you can combo off of.
Yeah.
Uh, it has kill confirms. It's one of Bowser's like very few like straight up. Bowser has a lot of kill power, right? So normally he just takes stock.
Oh, he caught him with a hatchet.
Hatchet, man, that's gonna take stock.
Yeah, that's done.
Yeah, possibly did not need the psycho. Good, to be honest.
He's slaying a monster. He has to do it.
Yeah, there's the backhand. You're seeing it. It's just like I'm jumping at you as Bowser, and I'm committing to this option. It's very much a Bowser mentality. I respect that. It's like I'm jumping at you. I can't not press something. I have to. I'm either grabbing or I'm pressing a button here. And I know spot dodge beats both, but I don't care.
You said the feet coming
until
in.
you
Oh, he caught him so hard on that one.
Yeah, misses that forward air, unfortunately. Definitely not at all what you're looking for. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Okay. Just a bit of keep off me there. Sizzle.
Oh.
Into the sleep.
Oh.
Charge. Okay, not crit. Bang. It's not looking good for Pat Dab. Being kept off stage for a long time here. Ooh.
Going for a read.
Don't know.
Oh, caught him. He caught
Okay.
him.
Yeah, that actually did look like it was into itself.
Yeah.
Kind of more what I expected to happen before. What I was about to say is that when Bowser has a much higher percentage than their opponent,
Yep.
your opponent has a lot of influence over where you go when you get caught by the side B. So if you decide, I want Bowser to lose their last stock, you can just hold off stage. Which I thought was entirely possible what was going to happen there. It's like, yeah, it's a frame 6 command grab. But Bowser can lose games just for landing it.
Just for landing
So
it. That's right.
It's pretty dangerous.
Well, hey, look, we've had some amazing sets just then. And
That was chaotic.
it was chaotic. Very, very chaotic. A lot of it is from the Neon Link and also Beta Zeta. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut to a break for about 2 minutes or 5 minutes max. And basically we'll come back. We're going to go and play for the rest of the finals of this week. So don't go anywhere and we will see you very, very soon. And we are back. That didn't feel like 5 minutes because we were having so much fun. None of us actually got out of our seat. And we're ready to go into, the wilderness.
Wait, that was a full 5 minutes?
That was a full 5 minutes for some reason. I don't know if time was just speeding up.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back to the AEDT High School Summer Series. We're here with winners finals.
Hey, let's go. We're
Beta Zeta
against Neon Link.
against Neon Link. Both of them coming through, having they haven't lost neither of them have lost a set yet. Beta Zeta, however, has had a much tougher time getting here. Having on game 3 both sets, whereas Neon Link has won both of theirs 2-0. So definitely gonna have to see if there's going to be a repeat of last week, which was Beta Zeta coming out. I think it was 3-0 last week. I apologize, Neon Link, if I'm misremembering that. Lots of scores to remember, lots of numbers.
Oh.
But it was they were very close the first 2 games. Then Beta Zeta seemed to get a bit of a download onto Neon Link, and game 3 was very rough.
Well, let's...
So probably hoping for Neon Link that maybe we see some different adjustments. Both these players, at the time, were following very similar game plans, which was my opponent is going to just jump here. I'm going to smash attack the landing. It's just that Beta Zeta landed crits, whereas Neon Link is trying to do tip and F smashes. Ooh, okay, interesting.
It's not a
Beta Zeta just
not a bad
coming down and
option.
landing with the with side beam, just throwing out the lightning, just going get off.
Yeah.
How dare you press a button here, which does decent amount of damage.
Yeah,
And
Neon,
it is working. It is actually getting off. So
Neon Link should be paying some more attention to the mana here. If you see heroes mana go down quite like to the 19 or even the 15s, should be rushing in as much as you can. Because
definitely want to be threatening the hero. At that
yeah,
point.
no spells basically means that it doesn't have. Oh boy, never mind. Gave enough time for a Kaboom top deck, and that's just unfortunate.
Don't get me wrong, hero has decent buttons. It's just when they lose access to a lot of the options. You're playing a fighting game. Your opponent wants to add as much. Well, ideally, you and your opponent want to add as much to the mental stack of your opponent as possible. That always called the air dodge. Which means that you want to be able to have your opponent thinking.
Oh,
Crit. Well, that is dangerous because if you're hit out of a smash attack while charging it, you take extra knockback. I think the F smash was let rip, so you don't take the extra knockback. It does actually make that back. Oh! Catches the jump with the smash attack. Yeah, 3 stocks to 1. It's not looking good for Neon Link here. Possibly needs some game plan adjustments here.
Oh man.
Beta Zeta, especially if they remember last week, possibly not going to fall for as many of the F smashes. We are seeing a lot of a Neon Link copping hits at the ledge because they are charging an F smash.
Here's a funny one. For Beta Zeta right now, if he sees and scrolls through Middleman, he probably should take it against Byleth. It's actually a pretty underrated option. If you do take it, you'll survive most of it. You just start trading because you've already got 2 stock advantage.
Ooh, went it slightly too deep there. Cannot make that back. I'm actually surprised the tether didn't snap there. Well, it's Byleth. No, it's a big button.
It's a big button. It's a very, very big button.
It's not, okay, that's
okay.
game 1 of Beta Zeta. Okay, possibly just need some adjustments, maybe some mental changes about how they're approaching this matchup. Beta Zeta, obviously, that's one of the things where it's does my opponent know how to adapt, and do they know how to adapt efficiently against me? If they do, what do I change in my game plan preemptively? That's the fun I really like. When you get to the point where you're adapting to each other's game plans and things, because you sit there and you go, okay, I've done this, so I think my opponent's going to adapt and start trying to cover these options, which means I'm going to change and I'm just going to hard read that they've adapted and punish the adaptation. You get some real cool situations and setups. I don't know if either of them are going to go that far into the There's a term for it. Is it Yomi? I
Oh.
can't remember. I'm forgetting the term for it, but I'm not sure if they're going to go that deep into it, into the thoughts.
Well, talking about the thoughts,
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth is going to be pretty interesting of a matchup. Got the range, quite good when it comes down to tackling Byleth. Not that great when it comes down to like close range, but has a lot of superior options when you get the right setups.
Beta Zeta is currently playing what I played like right after COVID. It's a hero and Sephiroth.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, but your Sephiroth, you are a paperweight. Like, you weigh nothing.
Oh.
That death match is gonna take your stock so early. Don't get me wrong, you've got kill power, you've got all these other things, but that's
So it's a very different story compared to Hero that you had.
it's the distance demon, as called by Sakurai, the Byleth, versus the actual distance demon because he's got bigger buttons.
Well, Alice is gonna stuff.
Get caught.
Yeah. Oh,
Not stuck yet.
who needs
Just
to
throw
top
it
deck,
out.
right? Who needs to top deck when you can just throw it out normally as your normal B?
I just press it. I press flare. I do it again. I keep pressing it. Okay, Sephiroth very much directional counter. Counter only works if you hit the green things. Sorry, it only works if you hit the green. It only actually counters if you hit the green things. It does fire out anyway.
Yeah.
Imagine if Sephiroth could hit himself.
Oh
His own
god.
flare.
He starts building up a rage meter for himself.
You accidentally put it the wrong way. You just get knocked into it like that. Sephiroth just loses the stock. It's like, I just been comboed into my own thing. Oh, okay.
Oh,
This
and a
can
second
break
one.
shield.
Oh,
This
that.
can definitely break
Oh,
shield.
the explosion.
Ooh,
Not
power
enough.
spot up there.
Okay.
You know, uncharged.
There's-
We'll take a stock here if
Oh,
get caught.
yeah. You can't guard against that.
Sour.
You cannot guard against that.
It didn't take the stock though.
That one will. Yeah, when you get option like that against Sephiroth and he has that maximum charge, you're pretty much done. There's nothing you can do. You can't grab a ledge. You can't come up to like block it. You're pretty much just gone. It's way too.
Can let go of the ledge
Yeah,
and reguard.
you have to do it really quick though.
Yeah, and that's like because if you're, but like that's like kind of the mix up there.
Yeah.
Ideally, what you do there is you stand up early, and then and then you're in a. It's still a terrible spot. Don't get me wrong. Sephiroth's got this fully charged button off. You're in a terrible position.
Oh, great,
counter.
great counter. Great barrier.
That's
I should
bait
say.
flanked.
Look at that one wing angel. There's a lot of people that don't know it.
Just flash.
You see the Sephiroth wing come out? Finish him quickly. He gets so annoying right after.
Yeah, he gets an extra jump. His smash attacks gain super armor, similar to Little Mac. It's not. I don't think it's quite as good as Little Mac.
It's not
catch
quite
it
as
here.
good, but with his options and his toolkit, it makes Sephiroth an absolute monster.
Sephiroth becomes faster is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
for the character. Being fast in a game all about movement.
That's what I mean. That's just rough to go. Really rough.
As Byleth, you can so as long as you don't snap to the ledge, you'll still keep your invincibility. But you can only tether to the ledge 3 times. But since you've only done it like the once, you can let go of it. If you've still got your jump, you can let go, double jump, and re-grab onto it to reset how long you can hold on to with your tether. To make sure that you're not
Pretty sure, like, this is not something that Neolink came in prepared for, especially since Sephiroth came in, Sephiroth has that full charge up. Like, when something like that happens, you just say, okay, I'm pretty much done with that one, right? Because,
yeah.
It's you don't expect to jump off the ledge, to let go of the ledge and then get back in, under those circumstances, thinking that your visibility is okay. But what's really annoying is that if you pay attention to like how they were trying to recover, and that should be frames of invincibility most of the time for 99% of the cast, Sephiroth's full charge spell says no, you're just gonna be, as soon as you touch it, there's no invincibility. It's just like bang, that's it. So you only have one option, and that option is to hover around the outskirts of the air and then re-grab the ledge, and then he's gonna try to, either reposition, and you have to guess up, and there's gonna be the edge guard when you come down to everything else. I mean, he can just recharge another one to like play with buttons, and he can charge up any other moves which has potential to kill, and that's a very interesting choice here.
Character swap.
Yeah.
Iron Mithra.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I can respect that.
They don't deal with that ledge trap. There's some characters that just have ways to do it. It's like you play Falco, for instance. You can ledge drop, double jump with your down B, and you've got this really, really quick reflector.
Oh.
You just kick it at Sephiroth. You can definitely recover with it.
Great interactions
Yeah,
coming in from Neon Link. Really hitting it.
Mithra, fast character. Pyra, a slower character, but much harder hitting. Mithra, obviously the thing that makes the character top tier, right? Extremely fast, incredibly safe, really good combos. Does actually have... Look, obviously a lot of people think that it's one of the deceptions of the character, right? Mithra doesn't have amazing kill power because still got caught, and it doesn't look like they're quite working out how to deal with it yet.
Yeah.
But Mithra has really good kill power. It's just that compared to Pyra, it's not that strong.
Yeah, Pyro,
It's like-
she catches you, like that. It's just...
That
Yep. That's it.
and that's like one of the things where it's like, yeah, obviously, yeah, sure, Pyro's killing at 60 and Mithra's not. But at the same time, Mithra can consistently take stocks at like 120, which is honestly a decent time to take stocks, right? The character doesn't struggle to rack up damage. You're not Sheik doing 33 hits and doing less damage than you did hits. You do actually just hit like 4 or 5 times. You do like 40%. You knock opponents off stage, put them into possible edge guard situations. You can swap to Pyra, you have down airs, back airs, like real strong hits. Mithra just really good at ledge trapping as well. Both of them are really good at ledge trapping. Both characters. It's just Mithra.
Oh, wow.
Consistent.
Oh, man. Beta Zeta, though. He's really making Neon Link like work for every stock. There's an option. I was so close to finishing, but not going to get it just yet. And he's got one wing angel mode. Gotta respect the counter as well. Nice. That should be enough.
Yeah, okay. Up B. Yep. Up B at a shield. Good kill. Good kill confirmed. Really good at punishing unsafe options on shield. Dash tag being one of those unsafe options. Zeta did seem to have a bit of a graph. I don't know. I like this swap.
It's a good swap.
I think the way that they're approaching playing them is mostly like a significant interactions improvement over the Byleth interactions. I will say, probably don't want to use those side Bs and neutral as much as they are being used. Possible they expected to swap, because it's very unsafe on shield and very unsafe on whiff. It's deceptively safe, like end lag wise. It doesn't look like it actually has that much end lag, but it is. The last hit happens, and even if the character hasn't finished appearing, there's no more hitbox coming. You're not getting hit. Ooh, okay, side B. You see the ledge trap?
Oh, he still got caught.
He caught. Oh.
That's interesting.
Okay, one wing angel's there. As I have learnt as well, Sephiroth can lose one wing angel. Don't know what the conditions are for it. I don't know if it's a timing thing or if it's getting hit.
Oh.
Okay, sour spot, I think, for the F smash there. So I'm not going to take it.
Good.
More flares for lead trap stuff.
Close.
Caught. Yeah, DIing in funny directions.
Look at the little spacing that Neon Link is left to operate.
Oh, okay, not taking the ass. Not fully charged. Does make it back. And Neon Link 170, last stock.
Oh!
Winner side stock doesn't confirm. That didn't... Maybe Neon Link had to hold forward. Like, because... Oh. Good catch on the landing. Good catch on the landing. Good dash attack. Very good landing catch. That's a good... That is... like one of the two like uses that most people, like a lot of characters have. That's what you use your dash attack for. You catch landings because you got this extended hitbox, especially if you've got one that has a kill hitbox, and you catch people retreating away from you. So rollbacks, people doing dash back to try and cause you to whiff. You use your dash attack to chase the runaway. Especially if you've got a good dash attack, which Sephiroth, kill power wise, does. It's not safe, but that's like Pikachu's isn't safe. That doesn't stop Pikachu from dash attacking the shield and losing the game.
Pikachu doesn't care, right? Pikachu says, I will dash for everything I've got with every fiber of my being. If I have that option and it's unsafe, I don't care. I'm still doing it. But I'll say...
Mind you, Pikachu's is not actually that unsafe.
Yeah.
That character's cracked.
Yeah, it's pretty cracked. But look, I think Neon Link got a really good option when it came to switching. I was more concerned for just what he was getting adapted into. Right in the beginning, he was doing quite well. I think the final stock is where he put Betazeta in more of a panic situation with Sephiroth. Although he was still charging out most of the stuff, he had to start respecting the power of Neon Link brought in when he came down using the Pyro Mithra combo. And it's just that you see very little full charge up flares, very little barriers being thrown out there, where it's just mainly relying on the normal up tilts, and pretty much that was it. Like it was just like, okay, if you're Mithra, you're gonna have to be careful because he's just gonna throw a lot of hits, and I can't do anything about it. My barrier doesn't do anything because he doesn't hit. And then when it came down to using Pyra, it's just like, all right, if I throw anything unsafe, I'm just gonna get upbeat. So it's a very interesting situation that he put himself into.
Mind you, that one upbeat that didn't confirm into itself, possibly because they were holding back, possibly because they were doing it just straight up and down on the spot, which unfortunately is just not at all the situation you want. Because that was the option, right? That looked like that was going to take that stock, that was going to take that game, and the first hit of it hits, comes back down, whiffs. And unfortunately, that was probably that moment there was like Neon Link's, that was that game. And then unfortunately, the rest of that stock just went the way of Neon Link getting hit a lot, going up to 170, and finally just copying the dash attack.
Well, you can't really do too much, because Sephiroth is like, well, look how long my sword is, right? I'm not a Byleth, but my sword is quite long, and I cover pretty much half the screen when I swing it upwards, and then you have to couple up with all my flare options. Like, what is your option? You don't really have that much. You just wait in the corner until I decide to do something different. It's really obnoxious, especially if you're jumping in. It's like, well, I gotta air dodge, and then just in case, and then see how he reacts, and then it's like guess upon a guess to get close to the Sephiroth. And that's what makes him super dangerous when he come into play. And a lot of people don't know how to deal with it. It's like, all right, what do I do now? Well, start throwing out your norms, right? Because Sephiroth's normal combo, it's not that great, so you can instantly neutralize it. But it's the more closer you are to it, the more you guess how Sephiroth react, the more pressure you can pile on. And if you don't do that,
definitely want to pressure Sephiroth into shielding. You want Sephiroth to shield.
That's right.
Their out of shield options suck.
That's right.
They're just so slow.
They don't really have anything. They just
put that pressure on.
Yeah, it's like, do I just grab? I think I just grab, right? That's most Sephiroth options out of shield. And
don't get me wrong, he has a decent reward off of grab. It's just grabbing out of shield is itself dangerous. Okay, well, let's get into the next one. Neon Link versus Flame. Flame has gone through loser's side without dropping a game so far.
Well, with his performance before, it's to be expected.
Flame almost knocking our only grand finalist so far, Beta Zeta, actually into losers. I think a couple of close games. Alright, starting off, very strong showing for Flame. Neon Link just playing their Byleth, but not managing to land a hit yet. Okay, here we go. First one. For them.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, nice.
Just outside of spacing.
Oh, that's
Backdrop
unfortunate.
stage. There we go. That's
Nice.
part of the MK layer. Drop side B. Regrab.
Here we
punches
go.
there.
Are we gonna see it though? That's the. Oh.
Well, I don't know. It's one of those. Ooh, that was definitely a KO punch. That was it. There's a get up attack. and punish it with an F tilt. You just walk up and just KO punch. Okay, hypothetically, I don't know if KO punch actually has a timer. Can you just hold on to it infinitely? Because if you can, and maybe Flame's just like, I'm gonna take this stock and then KO punch the start of their next one.
Yeah, could be. Like you do drop it. Like eventually, there was supposed to be like a timing, but it's really unfortunate. Got caught.
Goodbye, your stock. Okay, that's smash attack to answer back. Yeah, Little Mac recovery just doesn't snap to the ledge the way a lot of recovery should. So there was no snapping to save yourself there. That was just.
Well,
you get hit.
he's wearing boxing gloves. I guess they wanted to, really pay attention to that part.
Yeah, true. You ever try grabbing stuff with boxing gloves? It's hard. So I guess. Yeah, okay. No, fair enough. That part makes sense, I guess, at least. Mind you, it also doesn't make sense that he can punch so hard he lifts himself into the air. So there's parts of the realism that's a bit odd. Choice wise. Okay, off stage. Little Mac, we're going to lead trap stuff. We're going to see a down smash? No. Okay, just seeing the down tilt.
Oh, good option.
Oh.
Good option.
Oh. Single hit into F tilt. Takes the stock. As I said before, it's like the soft hitting smash attack.
Oh, here we go.
It doesn't look like it has the impact that should take that stock. Okay, punches
Up.
there.
Oh, just fell out.
Just misses. Yeah. That's okay. Flame, quite happy to throw that out. They've got another whole stock to work with. Which they're going to need because...
Gotta be careful. Can I take another one of those?
Smacked out of their recovery. Yeah, the Byleth F smashes just kind of eating Little Mac coverage back. Good match. I don't think Neil Link was actually ready for the grab to land.
Yeah.
He's immediately mashed out. Gets out of it. Okay, dash attack, catching, landing. Ledge trap again.
Nice.
Oh, good up smash.
Get to the front of the screen.
Anti-airing with the smash attack. Classic Little Mac shenanigans.
You win, Mac.
That's what you're looking for, right? It's you want your opponent to land on you while you're doing your smash attacks, so that way you can just hit them out of whatever they're doing. Ideally, not even taking anything in response. Yeah, it's got the game one going Flame. Most of those stocks were normally you expect to see Little Mac being the one doing like the robberies, right? You see Little Mac land a couple like hard reads and then they just take a stock. It definitely seemed the other way round that game. Whereas Little Mac just consistently winning a bunch of these neutral interactions, knocking off stage. Like, yeah, obviously doing smash attack stuff. That's because that's how Little Mac tends to take stocks, right? But at like 100 plus. And then at like 60, 70 being thrown off stage, just being F smashed. How dare you recover in my game? Smash attack just eating Little Mac's recovery for breakfast.
That's the
so like
hardest
going
part.
the other way around.
Yeah, it's so rough for characters with like bad recovery, like Little Mac, Castlevania characters. Like they notoriously good. Like they you get a list, or Simon and stuff. Any of the Belmonts, right? Like they are so good. They control the spacing. They control everything. They are great options. You throw them out a few times, and then you interrupt them while they're trying to recover. It's game over. Like they're not coming back from it, and that's really rough.
You take that double jump and knock them off stage, kind of anywhere deep.
Yeah.
They can't make that.
They can't make it back.
Except if it's who was it? There's a really famous set near the start of Ultimate where they it's the Belmont down airing a Pikmin to make it back because they don't have a jump, so they down air the Pikmin, get the kick off of it because of the hitbox, and make it back. It was such a cool like moment. And then everyone else was just like, wait, all you have to do is just not throw the Pikmin off stage.
It's like
That's all you have to do.
You gave him life. He shall take it.
Yeah, he can't make it back anyway. Just don't throw the Pikmin. It's a good recovery mix-up. I myself have eaten... I've gone off stage to edgeguard the Belmont because I didn't realize I took the double jump. Got down aired for my troubles. Lost my stock. And then they made it back. And they weren't going to make it back. So not only did I save them, I died at like 40. Oh, okay. Incineroar. mad respect.
This is great.
Recently seeing the really big tournament where SkyJ came second, going through that tournament through winners finals as well, through Solomon Cinnarol. Obviously, that doesn't mean I think Incineroar's a high tier. A lot of people turn around and say, like, Incineroar's always been good. But
It's been...
I think SkyJ is just insane, and
Yes.
the character has the capability of being good.
Yeah, Incineroar is great if you like, you know, if you're a veteran player. Normally, not really. Any beginning to amateur to like even medium tier players, when they pick up Incineroar, they would just say no. Oh,
We see Flame. Whoa, big damage. And counters down smash, try and catch the landing. Lands on the platform, so he's completely safe. Flame looking for a few different things here, but mostly you don't want to get revenge, right?
yes.
At this point, it's probably okay. Oh, that's took the stop. Okay, dash attack's just gone. At this point, at the like you're at 120, Incineroar doesn't need a revenge hit to actually take your stuff. Oh, except if it's all the way across the stage with side B. Maybe the revenge would have mattered there.
Okay, punch.
But definitely,
Oh.
definitely gonna take the stock there. Yeah, real high percentage. That thing's mostly unstale. Ooh, okay. The smash attack sliding too far. That's unfortunately the second time now in just this one tournament we've seen Flame slide through their opponent when they looks like they've got the read correct, and they just slide all the way forward. And the hitboxes come out the wrong side. Ooh, just missing the hit, which means the revenge didn't actually punish it. Up B scoop into the air, little back anti-air.
Nice.
Punishes the revenge. Alright, up tilt. Paces with up B. So it's a moment now for Neon Link to do something. But it is KO Punch is online. There's definitely
That's more than enough.
Nope.
Yeah.
Barely F tilt. F tilt's taking it.
Oh,
Catching the
gotta be careful. Oh! Okay.
is the option.
That should have just went for it.
Oh, not where you want to land.
He charged that off for so long.
It's so painful.
Oh.
That's awful. Okay, that's alright. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's fine.
Flame is still doing. He's still doing well. Like he's still ahead.
Doing really well. And look, you're one game up. Like, it's fine. You know, eat a couple of those hard hits. Spend the time to sit there and be like, okay, well, I've got the download on there, Byleth. I know how to deal with the Byleth. Maybe I don't know how to deal with the Incineroar yet. So maybe I just need to make some adjustments here to dealing with the Incineroar.
Oh, gotta be careful here. This is where Incineroar does really well. One revenge. Oh, mashed it too.
Missed the timing. But got a F smash out of it anyway. The F smash doing plenty of damage, equal percentages. Well, close enough.
Boy, gotta be. Oh, he tried to go for the mid-air catch. Wow, that's gutsy.
Yeah, 'cause if you do the not the sweet spot timing, the one that knocks upwards, you can take stock real early. If you catch someone like double jump height with that side B, it was definitely a stock taker. Okay, immediately doing the air dodge. Gonna see the up B again. Every resource used to make it to the ledge there.
Oh, that should be
But
it.
you're guess.
It scooped him up.
Oh, that's not even close. Okay. I assume the grounded one is stronger.
The grounded one is stronger, and also like you can't really mash out of that. Like as soon as you get tapped, there's no like weird hitbox or weird unconfirms that you can like escape.
Yeah.
And so it's one of
Just
the
one
more
of the multi hits that actually scoops into itself.
yeah. It's the correct shoyu, if we can put it like that, or even the better tiger uppercut. Yeah, really scoops him out quite well. But I will say Neon Link's Incineroar wasn't that bad. Like if he caught the mid-air clothesline, that would have been it. That was such a gutsy like move to pull. Like yeah, that would have been like insane.
I think Flame catch a lot of people with like the grounded uppies as well. Like Neon Link, not even just at kill percentage, but even earlier, just taking the damage and the damage being racked up. I only saw one of them miss. Where normally, like watching Little Max play, they miss that a lot. Like not at like obviously the top level, but a lot of it.
Yeah,
like Like obviously, yeah. If you're playing internationally, yeah, of course you're not missing, but that's because you're cracked, right? You're playing Little Mac internationally, and you're good at you're like top 100 in the game. Like you're there's like one player who's there. How do you take Little Mac that far? And you'd be insane. Like.
You just say, I'm the best. You cannot beat me. I'm the greatest when it comes down to it. And it's like, you call it the magic pixel. I call it a normal hit. I just catch you. And a lot of people, they don't know the concept of it. Like when you scoop someone up as a Little Mac, your options are so many. Like as soon as you scoop them up, you can pretty much side B them like into oblivion. You can do so many things that you can't react to. And to make it even worse is that Little Mac has one of the fastest startups when it comes down to it. So he can actually like picture perfect anyone. So if someone is running like a Little Mac, like how Flame is running right now, your best bet is to disrupt his rhythm and get him to play your game. Like, like the Incineroar just then from Neon Link was able to do that. Most of the time you see Flame just rampaging through the stage, coming at you and just ready to start, hitting you up with the 1-2s, and then scooping you up, for the up A's, and then you're like, okay, so I don't really have any other options because I'm just going to get hit multiple times, getting caught out. But then, Neon Link gambled quite well, got him to start slowing his pace or confusing his pace a little bit, caught him with a few close lines that was almost impossible, but he did. If there wasn't that many mash outs, probably would have went the other way too, and that's the biggest kicker right here. So Neon Link definitely not far behind from that last match with just purely Incineroar.
So probably gonna see a Sage swap and character swap as well. Okay, so we are seeing Pyro Mythra, and they did do bans. Looks like it's entirely possible they go back onto the same stage, but it is Neon Link's pick. Not the same stage. We're seeing FD. All right. You put essentially you put Little Mac in the air and then don't let them land. The game plan here is Mythra. A lot of those side Bs, again, it is very risky. Like Little Mac, very strong punish game. He doesn't, and that's one of the things. Like he doesn't do an amazingly, like. Didn't have jump. Neon Link thought they had jump. Alright.
Okay.
Ready to go. Okay, throwing the side B out, trying to catch it. Definitely an online special, that one. Throwing out the side B. Okay. Being the Pyra. Oh, sorry.
Oh, gotta be. Oh, he tried to use it. He challenged it. Okay, never mind.
I thought about yawning and started yawning.
Yeah.
We're seeing the Pyra up B, actually taking the stock, confirming into itself this time. That's what we're looking for before.
Very important to do.
Oh, this is... I don't know, it's... Throwing that side B out, it's working a lot. But also, it's so risky.
Super risky.
Because even if Little Max is not doing lots of damage to you, Little Max... Like, you're at 79? Little Max Smash Attack kills you now. Like, it... So if you take these messy trades, you will just start losing stocks. KO Punch definitely will take stock. Ooh, that's not a dead Little Mac.
Oh, that option though, Neon Link should have threw out the swords instead. Never mind, still catches him.
Yeah. Down air, up tilt. Get the sweet spot.
That's what I was talking about. Scoop him up and then whack him straight on.
Yes.
It's so easy.
Didn't get caught. Ooh. Flame accidentally going a bit off stage there. Obviously not intending to. Oh.
High percentage.
Why is Mythra gotta be able to? Yeah, good scoop with the up B. I don't like that Mythra misses the up B, lands, and there's so little recovery.
Yeah.
I was just, Flame's gonna catch this landing, and then I was like, no, actually. It was too slow.
Oh, here we go.
Such a quick catch too. Okay.
Nice, that's the option.
A lot of this chasing, lots of chasing.
Gotta be careful here. Nice.
Ooh, okay. Flame just kind of throwing out options there, waiting for it to hit. You can't counter through that?
You cannot counter through that one because there's too many multi-hits. And that's the correct option. Neon Link.
Where was the kill spark?
Yes.
Where was the kill spark? It's just done.
That's
a good catch.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was talking about. Like when you're using Pyro for a lot of the good options for people with really bad recovery, throw out that sword. If you throw out that sword, they cannot like muscle through. They will be interrupted through the recovery. And for Little Mac, he doesn't have any options. He has no options to go through it, especially when he's still a little bit too high in the air and trying to go
Little Mac
to the ledge.
Little Mac, because his recovery almost always has to go high as well.
That's right. There's nothing you can do about it. So it's like one of the greatest options. You shouldn't be messing with like tilts or anything. You should just purely be going for those swords
Just stick
every
that
time.
spinny sword out there.
That's right.
Just like, go.
That's right.
Go spinny sword.
Every
Do
single
it
time
for me.
you will win. And then if they somehow
Go,
recover,
my son, hold down the neutral.
yeah, they have to guess, right? They recover and then they have to guess you again. It's a great option.
You think it's a ledge trap though? Not as amazing, because like you're in an advantage state there when you're doing the ledge trap thing. You throw that out and it misses. They're in advantage state now because you cannot physically press A or B. All you can do is shield and move. Like you only have defensive options now.
Yeah.
Okay, that time actually countering through it. Okay, so maybe last time was just kind of like the counter hitting the stage.
Nah, he missed the timing. He
Oh, just timing.
Yeah, he missed the timing. If Neil Link chucked it
God.
just a little bit before, it would be different. Oh!
Stock's just gone. Okay, that's not that's not good for Flame. But again, Flame is still a gamer. It doesn't let the smash attack rip, so it does get hit out of the charging up of the smash attack.
Oh,
20%.
try to scoop.
Yeah, tried to hit with the scoop hit there. Okay, jumps over.
See that part? That's
Shield pressure.
see the amount of times you have to guess as Little Mac. It's like, what do I do? I have to throw something out, right? And then Neil Link just reads and go for it.
Oh,
Good cleanup though.
good up smash out of shit. Yeah, that's such a satisfying hit. Because it's got a sweet spot right at the
Oh.
start.
There you go. That's what I was talking about. What can you do?
Yeah,
You can't do anything.
it's the timing of the counter. Yeah, well, ideally, don't land near them.
You don't let-
Okay, you don't want to be anywhere in the vicinity of that massive sword. Say, charge the smash attack, sword gets bigger. Okay, punish this.
Nice.
Yeah, good punish. Yeah, that's more what I ideally want to see. Yeah, good punish. Good punish in the offbeat. Leon Link has to be a bit more clean on what they're deciding to do and the options that they're using. Foresight, I'm gonna get punished for it because you weren't tied on your hits.
Gotta be careful on that one.
Damage. Doesn't shield this one. KO punches out. Are we gonna see it?
Oh! Just let it rip!
Goodbye.
Oh,
Goodbye to your stock.
that
You're at 30? Sorry. Stock's gone.
that was awesome.
That's
Awesome.
destruction there. Look, I gotta be honest. I don't know if it was intentional conditioning. that was great.
That was great.
Because the whole time we've watched Flame, I haven't seen Flame just let it rip. Like they've got KO punch, and then the next interaction just immediately let it rip. They sit there with it for a while. They let it like marinate normally. And this first time, it's like, no, I'm pressing KO punch. I'm taking this stock. I'm going to destroy this. Just
Yeah, that was pretty insane.
well played.
Well played. But Neil Link, look, Neil Link done.
Neil Link.
He's done quite well, especially adjusting from Byleth and going into Incineroar because he had no options, and then switching to Paramithra for a gamble, and then he adjusted correctly as well. Straight in, like there was, he didn't do anything wrong. Like yeah, the movement could be a little bit different, but what he did was really solid. Especially since we're thinking, if he keeps throwing the right option, just keep that kind of momentum going, he eliminates a lot of Little Mac's options. And he did that. He did that quite well in the last round. It's just really unfortunate that last one he got caught by the KO punch. If he had this in the beginning and came in with that kind of mindset on how to defeat it every single time, no joke, he's gonna be a beast when he comes back into the next week.
Definitely. It was so close. It was so close to having that second one. We almost saw a game 5.
We almost saw a game 5. Yeah.
And then we saw like on that second stock, Flame just like there's punishes that we hadn't seen yet. Just shields the side B, punishes the smash attack, punishes the up B landing on stage, like perfectly times it, actually takes the stock. And then just in like 2 more interactions, wins. Because KO punch, big robbery.
Big. And also, like, it's like Flame the first round in the first 2 rounds, he's been just conditioning himself, right? And then he got caught out by Neon Link, and then he goes, you know what? Let's do the option, scoop him up, and then instantly side B, scoop him up, side B. Great options, less up ace. Kept on playing with that corner to make Neon Link think that this is pretty much where we're gonna be. But at the same time, he was also thinking, how do I condition them to think differently? I want to move the stage to the side. And then when I come back into the middle, I'll come back with a fresh palette that you have no idea what I've been doing. And turned out to be just a random knockout punch, instantly on deck, instantly thrown out, bang.
Yeah, and that's such a strong move. And that's one of the things. You just have to hit Little Mac a little bit, and it goes away. Just it being there, it's so scary in a tournament setting. And you're on your last stock, they've got KO punch. It's like, oh, what if they just throw it out? What if I press a button and they just press it? Because they're invincible during the start of this. What if they just hit me? And lots of what ifs, and the whole thing is well.
Yeah.
It's not just as simple as what if. It only hits in this little window, so you got to make sure that you're just not in that window. Don't be there, and be anywhere else on the stage. You'll be fine. Yeah, he can run up and swing at you, but that's part of it. Play the spacing game. Don't try and play really patient. Get Little Mac to whiff something, and then punish the whiff. Knock out the KO punch. Knock out the. Okay, I just said. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. And KO the KO punch, yeah.
Hey!
Oh, okay.
We get a
Is he
Terry.
Terry?
I'll take it. I'll take a Terry.
Okay. Terry instead of one of their multiple other characters. Better Zeta we've seen just this tournament. Hero, Sora, Sephiroth, and now Terry. We've seen 4 different characters.
Let's see if we're gonna get
That's not
some.
to say they can't do it. But
Get some goes. Oof.
Down tilt to side B.
Oh, good option.
Yep. It's good damage. It's good enough off stage.
Oh,
Jab into
that's unfortunate.
how awful. No, Buster Wolf's the big one, right?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he can geyser this way. Oh, he catches him. Geyser time. That's what I was talking about.
Oh.
They give him that option.
Oh. Catch the landing.
Yeah, he's just gonna throw that. You give him
Take grab.
one tap, and he's gonna go straight in. Oh.
This is ideal situation for Beta Zeta as well, right?
Yeah.
Not at a
Very,
high enough
very-
percent for just any random hit to kill.
Yep. Very
Just
ideal.
barely at go percentage. Just
Oh.
I'm taking some damage here, but not taking the stock yet.
Oh, he missed the ledge.
Ooh.
Missing the ledge on that one. It's not
I
the.
assume that
Yeah, should have win crack shoot.
Ooh, crack shoot, yeah?
Yeah,
Crack shoot
would have been fine.
Yeah.
Oh well, but look, it's not the greatest deal because he's still up pretty much 87% right now, pretty fresh.
Yep.
Good old Lolo. Oh,
Oh,
the disrespect, the disrespect.
well, that's not that disrespectful.
Oh, to be
It's
fair,
at an awful angle.
yeah.
It's such an awful angle.
No, no. Oh no!
Oh, it's such a good set. Oh, that's okay. It's alright. It's alright. We'll get back in.
We'll get back in.
Get their stocks and stuff reset, fix up. Not sure what happened with the arena, but that's okay. We'll get that fixed.
Yeah,
Get that under control.
the arena shuts down after a while.
Yeah, that's alright. Alright. We saw the go.
Yep.
We saw it work and make pretty short work of Flame. So Flame definitely needs to kind of sit there and say, okay, how do I deal with this? How do I get past it?
Yeah.
Because I'm taking a lot of damage from this. Alternatively, rather than how do I get past this, how do I make sure that before Terry ever hits 100%, I take the stock? And that's when I'm playing Bowser against Terry, that's the game plan, right? I get to Terry to 90. It's okay, I want to end your stock here, so I'm going to try my very best to make sure that you never get go.
Yeah.
Because you play Bowser, you're a big boy. It's so easy to hit. And Little Mac, you're not a big boy, but getting hit off stage is such a terrible thing for you.
Yep.
And you don't have like really any landing mix-ups. So Power Guys are just kind of like, I'm covering this space halfway up to the blast zone. Don't get hit. And Little Mac's, well, I should probably, I guess I go to the ledge. But then but if you go like too far to the ledge, you have exactly what Beta Z did before. Came off stage, just did the flame. Definitely could have just come off stage with like a forward air. Or wait, what? What's Terry's down air? Is it a punch? Is it a spike?
No, it's a spike. His down air is it's a spike.
Yeah, yeah, but he doesn't like. It's not one of the. It's not a suicide move, right?
No, it's not. It's just literally like a little punch down. It's like. Doop.
Yeah, okay. It's one of the. It's the traditional fighter down air.
Yeah.
Well, or nair, depending on the character.
Yeah.
Look at it, you Kazuya. Are you gonna be different? Are you gonna be different? Nair spikes. It's. Yeah, because he's got down air. He does like the tombstone drop.
He does the roll. The wazamushi. Yeah, he can do the wazamushi on the down one, and then he can control when he cancels it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll be back in a sec. Let's. Not see. So something I see a lot of Little Macs do, especially against players that are kind of like not trying to time their recovery stuff, is using down smash to 2-frame, because it sends at really awful angles, and especially against like we saw before, like Beta Zeta did the really high recovery.
Yep.
Unfortunately, SD'd anyway. But it's the same thing for Crack Shoot, same thing for their normal upbeat as well, because Terry has. It's an okay upbeat, right? Because they can do the thing where if they charge it, it's invincible on the legs, so you can actually recover decently. Like, straight into it. They're just going. There's no countdown between these two. They're just swinging.
Get back into it. One thing.
Go straight back into this.
Yeah, one thing that Flame probably can get an insert is how his reaction buttons and how fast he's playing the Little Mac right now. Is that if you can interrupt Terry's low or jabs, because you're jabbing as well, you can actually interrupt it half the time depending on the percentage, and so that is one way that you're gonna get your insertion for any of the things like that. So see how he just kept on trying to tap him once, unless you have here we go. Are you okay? It's instantly great roll. He's gonna try to scoop him up.
There it is. Yep.
I was about to say the guys are there.
Right, maximum are you okay distance. Okay, there we go. We got the upper. We got uppercut. Okay, so KO punch is still on deck. If Flame manages to hold on to this, a bit of damage. Means the next hit's probably going to make it.
That should be it. Yes, that should be it.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so scary. That's terrifying. I'm at 0 and I'm 3 hits from losing my stock, and they're not even like big hits. They're just little poke. Oh, stock's gone.
Yeah. As soon as you panic
you
react.
Didn't buffer an air dodge? That's a shame, man. A real shame.
Boom! I wish they give you the proper animation. You knockout Little Mac as soon as he charges up, he's his fist actually full shakes and he goes do, and then you uppercuts. That animation.
For the final smash.
The final smash is there, but it would be pretty cool if you can do it really quickly, so they know you're being hit by something like that. Instead of just going something cool.
Okay, something I just remembered, and this I was incorrect with what I said. Little Mac not having a landing mix-up. Little Mac does have a landing mix-up, and it's their neutral B. I don't know the specific mechanics for it, but I have seen Little Mac's stuff use it. As far as I'm aware, parts of it can get super armor, so you can use it to super armor through things to land, same way you would with Olimar with the Pikmin. You can blow the whistle.
Okay.
Landing mix-up. The other thing is that if you use it only partially, if you fully charge this neutral B, it is the laggiest thing in existence. But if you only charge it a little bit, it's not very laggy, and you can use it to momentum switch because you can be reverse it.
I see. Okay, that
So
that provides some interesting options.
mind you, you have to be familiar with it and ready to do it.
Yeah.
Flame coming out on top this stock. I only just noticed it. Yeah, that I wasn't really paying attention to the percentage. I thought there was a bit more
Oh!
messy trade.
Oh! Oh, baby! Baby!
Called it out. Yeah, power guys, that just is dangerous. That's Flame really just like
Oh,
really feeling themselves. Like
yeah.
very much happy with this. Well, up tilts. Okay, not confirming. Yeah, down tilt, power dunk. I haven't actually seen the classic Terry yet. The jab jab power dunk.
Jab jab power dunk. Yeah. Jab jab power
Just
dunk is
classic. Just do it.
yeah.
Do damage.
Just do damage, pure damage.
Ooh, that would have been a stock. That was definitely a goodbye, little Mac.
No, come on.
What's going on there? Is it? I don't know what's going on there. Okay, well, all right. Zeta down one stock.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll get back into it. Hopefully, neither of them lose their steam here
That's
as we get back in.
that's
Still
truly
similar,
unfortunate.
Yeah, not sure what's unfortunately not sure what's causing these issues, but hopefully don't have to worry about them going forward. Okay, Flame seems to have gotten a lot more of a grasp on this matchup, and it's not just the matchup, but how to play into Beta Zeta's Terry. Especially watching the start of that first stock, and even like the second stock, when a lot of the interactions seem to be fairly one-sided, which is going quite well for. It's going quite well for Flame.
Yeah.
Not seeing Go either, really. Like Go finally comes out and is immediately countered. Stock's gone, and that's just like talking about sending a message, right? It's like, hey, okay, last time I let you hit me a bunch. This time, I'm going to take your stock for doing it, right? It's pretty dangerous to keep Terry at that point. But if you can get in your opponent's head,
Yeah.
and be like, I'm going to start throwing counters now, and now the Terry's second guessing themselves, so they can't just throw out all these options. That's a perfect situation for you, right?
Yeah.
That's what you want. You want your opponent second guessing themselves.
It's kind of a hard situation for to fight it, right? Because you're so used to little max options, and you're not used to being compressed, especially when you have Go, and especially when you finally have the right setting.
Yeah, normally your opponent's the one that's scared. Little Mac's like, I'm still coming forward.
That's right. Little Mac is the one that can interrupt your combo, even if you drop by like one tiny frame, because of health percentage, weird hitbox, anything that's weird about it in the interaction. Little Mac will come out clean, and he'll come out in the one swing first, and then you drop out the rest of the combo, and you're like, well, what do I do now? And you're like, well, you just eat it.
Yeah, it's like, what do I do now? Well, unfortunately, once you're in that situation, that sucks. The real trick is don't drop your combo.
Yeah, don't drop your combo. Yeah.
Yeah, don't drop it. Don't misspace it. Know your percentages. Know your interactions. Know that it's going to work.
My
Got
God.
a bit of. Okay, look steady now. They get themselves back up to the points that they were at before.
Yep. So for the viewers right now, we are going to quickly try to get them back in. So we had Flame at 93.6% and Beta Zeta at 59.3%. So they're going to try to get as close as they can. I mean, I guess if you've been the punching bag, that will be okay. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. And now for Flame to get hit. Yeah, work on the legs, baby.
Yeah, okay.
Work on the legs.
Hold forward. Hold forward. Oh, Terry's jab does a lot of damage.
Yeah, his normals are scarily like hardcore.
Mind you, you don't actually usually see Terry do the
And that's pretty much it.
jab. You don't usually see all three jabs.
Yeah.
I usually see jab 1, 2 into a special.
That's
Special
right.
cancel because you're one of those fighters. Yeah, straight back into it. Okay,
Okay.
that F smash.
Yep.
Cleaning up this stock. Bring it back. Even stocks. 81% down though. An F smash will take this. Jab jab power dunk. There it is. 27%. Good damage.
It's good. Like
It's an extra 10% over what you would normally be doing. So
yeah. Like, here's the go.
okay. Perfect go percentage.
Should be. That's very. It's
And Flame send a message.
yeah. It's a
twice.
big fishing to do like long distance max range. Buster Wolf should just be purely jab into Geyser. Will be much more easier.
Yeah, but also you're playing online. So, you know, max range Buster Wolf. That's scary.
That is scary. It's like you don't know what's happening.
But your opponent seeing you stand at that distance, and now they start respecting Buster Wolf at that distance. And it's like, okay, cool. I am now in your head. I am controlling this zone. I really shouldn't be. Ooh, jab Buster Wolf. That's not going to take the stock yet. He's going to put Little Mac in bad position.
Geyser.
Makes it back to stage.
Oh.
Either the Geyser was a little bit slow, or
Nah,
that actually doesn't confirm there.
probably didn't confirm. Probably didn't confirm onto it because
I don't actually know when it confirms.
yeah, the
so
high percentage it does drop out. Oh,
one of the weird smash like things where it's like some things like the higher the percentage, the easier it is to confirm. The other one's like no, it just drops now.
just drops. That's right. Yeah, it's supposed to be a combat factor, not a finishing factor.
Yeah. Okay, Little Mac with rage means that some of these smash attacks are definitely like
Yeah.
coming. An aggressive aerial Little Mac. Oh no! You know,
Oh,
past the ledge.
it's the
I
gloves.
thought they were landing on stage.
It's the gloves.
Definitely not the. That's the gloves. Yeah. How are you supposed to get any grip? You
Yeah,
know?
you
It's-
got no
you're
grip,
supposed to
man.
reach stage. I gotta be honest. I'm impressed with how well Flame recovers playing Little Mac online.
It's not
I
easy.
can't recover with that character offline.
It's not easy. Little Mac.
KO point.
Oh,
God,
he
actually
tried
hit
it.
out of it.
He tried. Little Mac
I didn't know. I
online.
didn't know you could actually hit.
It's so hard. It's so hard to play like cleanly, like in a
Yeah.
mad respect to Flame to even like get it out here. Oh,
Ooh, F smash. Good F smash. Catches it. That is a big move. That covers a lot of distance. Not difference. Sorry. Actually, just cleaning up. See multiple stocks taken with that F smash actually. So Beta Zeta coming up. It's 1-1. Not going down on their winner's life without a fight at all.
at all. Doing quite well.
Probably not going to see a character swap considering the Terry did work. Or maybe we do see a character swap actually. We could see a character swap preemptively after game 1, game 2, and it's like I'm not comfortable trying to run that back.
Yeah.
We might also just see stage. We might be seeing a stage swap. So it might just it could be character and stage swap.
Could
We
be.
might be seeing. No, it's character swap. Okay, it was just the one of them selecting. Did see that. All right, they're swapping to Sephiroth. Okay, I gotta be totally honest. I think this underrated wise. I think people probably assume Sephiroth wins because he's got big buttons, and he's got a projectile. Little Mac gets in, Sephiroth just I think loses. You have to play so careful the whole time. Little Mac gets in, it's like I'm gonna threaten your shield. Oh,
Oh, oh, boom!
look at that, the 40%. Like it's that's so much damage. Like, it's just, it's so dangerous, man. Because you play Sephiroth, you're like, okay, I can throw out counter, but counter's risky because if I miss my counter, then it's really, really laggy.
Oh.
I could possibly go through it. Okay, counter not going through that at all. Landing with the aerial, just like, I'm gonna pull you out of that. Okay, raw F smash, catching the flame, just swinging. Okay, flame rolling through the
Oh!
ro-
Okay. We'll take it. From down under.
Sephiroth's light. Sephiroth's a light character, so definitely capable of just losing a stock to smash attack so early. It was a little bit charged, but even
Yeah.
that's
It's-
you're gone.
You're gone. You're pretty much done.
You're scooped. Goodbye.
That's a huge scoop.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
come
they're
on.
just throwing out lots of these projectiles. Okay, still go con.
Oh.
Up here. So juggling at the moment. KO punch is
Uh-oh.
online.
Yep.
Ooh, that's the roll catch.
Cannot do anything about it.
That tool's so dangerous online.
Yeah.
Offline, like, you see that they're standing at that distance, and as long as you know the matchup a little bit, like, it's not going to go very far. It doesn't travel very
Yeah,
far.
it doesn't travel very
So you
far. It's
pretty
super
safely
slow.
neutral get up, and then, like, jump. Just, like, jump away from it, and then just land back on stage.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Oh.
Like, because you're online.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, like,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
roll. I'm gonna roll on here because I think they're gonna do. They're gonna go for something else. Honestly, the rolling on probably not the option you want to go for there anyway, but that's okay.
Okay.
70%. F smash does take stock here.
Nice.
Ooh.
Very, very
Is that
nice.
the start of down? Is that the first hit of down smash that I saw there? Just take stock there.
Oh,
Good clean
good
spot.
read.
Good smash attack.
Oh,
Do you have
yeah.
Power punch?
that's it. He read him.
Oh,
He read him.
just held shield.
He saw the opportunity.
Control
He's
for that whole game, and then just right at the end, just nah, control's gone. You've been caught by these strong smash, just absolute smash hits. Ah, that KO punch has been such a fear factor. For
Such a fear
against
factor.
everybody. Like, it's like, I've got KO punch here. You didn't get rid of it. Oh, you better not do something unsafe. Like, I'll just slash my shield. Because that's like one of those things when against most other characters, you don't lose your stock there for Octa slashing their shield. Obviously, there's a few characters that do. Yeah, Minecraft Steve, easy example. Plenty of, very much a touch of death character. Kazuya probably does the same thing. Has something that confirms at that point. The little match is like, oh, I've got KO punch. You're at 30. Probably in Sephiroth, like 25. You're at 25% or higher. But you lose your
Yeah,
stock.
you instantly
It's
lose it. For any light characters,
Goodbye.
getting hit by that is pretty much game over. And
Yeah.
look, he set up the perfect bait, the perfect setup. It was in distance. He knew, things was gonna be thrown out. And Beta Zeta, still in testing phase right here. One Wing Angel getting a double jump. That's so notorious. Oh,
Ooh, counted the wrong direction. Getting punished. That's not the right.
should be fine.
It's not the right smash attack that you would want, because if that was the uppercut or the straight one, that probably actually takes the stock.
Yeah.
F tilt's gonna take that.
That's
Yeah,
that's
down
kind of
smash.
rough. Yeah,
The whiff.
it's a little bit too close to the edge, and also at the same time, you're not really fully abusing your options as Sephiroth. So in that situation, Beta Zeta would have been better to retreat back into the middle. Whoa. Flame, try to go for it again. Yeah, that's the option right there. Perfect distance. Yeah, that is the perfect distance right there for Beta Zeta to keep catching
And I
Flame.
understand, like, smash attacks, like, scary, but also not seeing, like, F tilts. And spaced F tilts as Sephiroth into this matchup are very, very useful. That's, like, one of your most powerful tools to use, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to get super close to me, so I want to threaten your ground approaches. It's
Yep.
one of the
That's it.
Ooh,
That's the one.
stock's gone. All three smash attacks would have reached that, actually. I was just thinking, it's like up smash scoops there, smash scoops there. That's just stock's been deleted, unfortunately.
Yep. Oh, should have charged him right there.
definitely,
The shield would have been so low.
Yeah, you get those little flame things, and you come up with the down smash. Down smash would have been a little bit stale, so maybe we don't see the shield break. You definitely could have seen a grab. Again,
Yeah.
we're seeing the F tilt smash attack, discount smash attack, but not really. That thing just hits really hard.
Nice.
And Sephiroth's a light character. Ooh, okay, KO punch. That kind of do like 40 damage.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh. Oh. Second chest. No.
He's just trying to get Beta Zeta.
Oh, that's
Panic
it!
option. There it is. There it is.
Oh my
There's the
god.
panic.
There's the reset.
What? You pick the risky option. So you F tilt there, and you spaced F tilt. You're fine. It's not laggy enough. Dash attack on the other hand, Octa slash, any of the smash attacks. You're getting punished.
Oh.
Get the reset. Beta Zeta knocked down into the loser's bracket. Maybe we see Hero now.
Maybe we do see Hero
Might see
now.
character swap. Love it.
Yeah.
They do have to do stage striking again because it's not loser gets to pick now because it is a new set.
Yep. Fresh one. Flame managed
The
to
bracket.
reset and claw back all the way from loser's bracket, and now going all the way, resetting against Beta Zeta, who's being sitting comfortably. I'll tell you what, that little Mac.
If Flame does this,
Yeah.
Flame is doing what Beta Zeta did last week. You just get knocked into losers really early, go undefeated pretty much without dropping a was it without dropping a game? Sorry, through losers. What did they? No, I did. Nearly took the one game. Yeah, pretty much going undefeated through losers to come back into grands, get the reset and win. Like this will be
This could
This
just
will
be the
be
greatest
good.
revenge. Can they do it? That's the
Alright,
question
so-
now.
selecting at the moment. It is flame selecting, so that means to me that they're doing stage at the moment. Unless they're gonna whip out that I've been playing Little Mac this entire time. Time to play my real name. And like they're just different character. Like I doubt that, right? I doubt you would do so well in Little Mac and then last second swap. Yeah, okay. So Beta Zeta, we are seeing swap. We're not seeing Kira, we're seeing Sora. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can see it.
This is the third set that these. This is the third set playing against each other. So they play. The winner side, we did actually see the Sora. We saw the Sora work, didn't we?
Yeah, we saw the Sora
I think it
work.
was the Sora that clutched
The
it out.
Sora
Yeah.
did work. Let's see.
Maybe we're not seeing the hero because the hero didn't work.
Could be, but the Sora's got really good options in this matchup. Really, really good options. Because it's floaty.
Little Mac's off stage.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
He doesn't have to deal with anything with Little Mac.
The Blizzaga would actually be a really strong tool as well because Little Mac can't recover properly from low.
Yeah.
If you get Blizzaga, and Little Mac's forced to go low,
Oh!
especially if you can off stage.
Run up though!
Punch shield, just run up, KO punch. Again, that's like Flame just so rarely actually just lets it rip that your opponent's not ready for it. I'm loving it. That's like that smash attack's so strong.
Yep. It's Sora!
Oh, that's okay. Sock's gone. And
Yep.
Up smash scooping the landing into deleting Little Mac. I guess Little Mac's not that heavy either.
Yeah, Little Mac,
Okay, back throw off stage.
yeah, he
Okay.
he has a lot of like low health executions against him as well. And Sora is one of those characters where it's deceptively like looking like he can't do much damage. You have to do combo build up, but no, you give him 2 seconds and Sora will make sure that you're gonna be within execution range. Especially if you're not respecting.
Strong smash attacks.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
nice. Oh, good.
Okay, up tilt up B, not gonna take it.
Yep. That's yeah.
That's stock gone.
That's just the nasty part with Sora, right? It's like, you got your tool, I got my counter. It's gonna be magical.
That's what we saw in the winners bracket.
Yeah.
The early thing. We saw that counter do extremely good work, and we saw Flames counter let him down. Okay, F tilt takes that stock, so we are last stock here. KO punch almost online, so Flames can be looking here to get a bit of damage. Okay, KO punch, and Will takes the jab reset into combo. Oh, that was clean.
That was so clean.
I very much enjoyed that. Ooh, got hit by the get up attack, but do lose KO punch. That's okay. Sora is a light character. These smash attacks are going to be okay,
Careful for the
air dodge
counter.
not punished. Yeah, buff and air dodge there. Little Mac can't chase you in the air, so
Here's the most important
buffing and air
part.
dodge is dangerous.
Oh!
Just smash attack. Just when I'm pressing before you are. And it's a quick smash.
It's a quick smash. Very quick.
It's quite a quick smash, especially for how big it is, for the lean back and the disjoints, and for its power. It's quite a quick smash.
That's...
Unsafe. That was it. Like if that was shielded, it's probably Beta Zeta losing that stock there. But Beta Zeta coming on top, 1-0 up. This is the first time in the grands that Beta Zeta has been on top so far. I think. Wait.
No,
Yeah, Flame won game 1.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He did win one game, yeah. The Keyblade here is, look, the most important thing here is, if you're gonna be fighting against Sora, no matter what kind of character you are, you have to fight Sora at his pace, because he can do so much. Well, minus that, but like, because he is light and he can like be floaty and do whatever he likes for quite a while, he can hang back essentially, you know.
He can stall off stage. So
Well, we'll keep going until someone come out, right?
Then we got another clank. Alright, I don't think it's that clanky. The more clanks, okay. Get up attack. Sora has a very good get up attack. It's a very big get up attack for how light and. Ooh,
Nice.
stock's gone.
Yeah.
How light of a character they are. Okay. This game's looking very good. Flame. KO punch available.
Gotta be careful.
Okay, counter. Makes it back on stage.
Oh,
Sora's a light character.
opportunity.
I think this might just be like one up tilt or one down tilt into it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nah, it's
KO punch
gone.
gone. It's off the table. Good up smash. Not enough to take it now. It's just a little bit short.
Gotta be careful with that.
compared to the previous one.
Yeah, gotta be careful with that down A. It's good, but you know, in front of Little Mac is really punishable.
Good up smash. Up smash scooping, Little Mac. If Sora's high enough, there's no it auto cancels.
Yeah.
But obviously, Beta Zeta's not been using it high enough yet. You can use it to force yourself to go low to force like low mix-up stuff. But Little Mac's not coming off stage. You're Sora. You can recover high, you can recover low. You do whatever you want.
Yep.
Your recovery's kind of just.
Look at that
you get to
recovery.
choose what you want.
Oh, I got caught.
Speaking of, it's called by the Blizzaga. Okay, KO punch is available, and Sora is at death percent.
Oh, it caught him. It caught him.
There it is. The directional air dodge. So I expected Flame to actually let it rip a few times for directional air dodges earlier. 1.1% got punished for it. Ooh. It's not what you want that up B to be doing.
Oh, perfect Blizzaga.
Okay, mash out? Yeah. Good mash out. 30 damage.
Oh,
I'm not smash attack, okay. Being pushed back off stage. Alright.
oh,
That part of Sora's side B is the most frustrating thing.
oh.
It hits, and then knocks off stage.
Nintendo.
Or unfortunately, sometimes some internet issues. Maybe that's. No, it wouldn't be just us, because if it was just us, the lobby still closes anyway.
Yeah.
With the connection errors we've had. Ah. Okay, having a. Very unfortunate. Alright,
That's
so looking at. It's going well for Beta Zeta. The Sora is doing well. But at the same time, I feel like if Flame just cleans up a bit of their timings, maybe, they're going to definitely be able to take stocks, right? Saw before, Flame went for the down smash at the ledge to try and two-frame the Sora recovery. The thing with the Sora recovery is, if Sora's doing the up B to snap to the ledge, for the timing and the spacing to be working, you need to be super armoring that hit. Like that's like how you do it. So you charge the down smash, you sit there and you go, okay, I dare you to challenge this with one of your recoveries. So that way I can let it rip and go bang bang. And it's going to actually super armor, smack you out of it. Very useful, right? So hoping for Flame's sake that they're able to kind of get that timing, kind of get that spacing down pat against this matchup, because that means that Beta Zeta's recovery mix-ups have to be a lot more deliberate rather than just mixing up for the sake of mixing up or recovering the same way every single time. You just go for that down smash, get the hit, take stocks really early because you've got this fully charged smash attack that's going to just absolutely decimate.
Well,
All right.
it's getting harder to analyze because you know they're all doing the right things. It's not like they're doing the wrong things, and they're constantly adapting to each other, right? And then it's like, you know, what do you do against Sora's counter? What do you do against Sora's float? What do you do against, you know, the heavy recovery, and then, you know, the execution as well against yourself? And then, you know, what do you do against the potential knockout punch, you know, the scoop into oblivion, you know, and, you know, being significantly slower in execution when it comes down to character differences. You know, and both have been coming up with great options. It's just, where do we go from here? That's pretty much it. We have nowhere else to go but just purely adapting to each other, purely seeing, are we gonna get the counter up against any of the smash, against any of the knockout punch? Are we gonna get a Blizzaga punishment? You know, have to buffer up so much in order to get a perfect Blizzaga, and then also getting the perfect catch, and then to execute against Flame, it's also very difficult. We're seeing Beta Zeta catching it, and then it's just
I would like
nothing
to
else.
see both of them trying to condition more. That's probably what I'd like to see a bit more of, like trying to condition their opponent to certain things.
Yep.
So, like for instance, yeah, Little Mac doesn't really get anything really off of a grab, right? But that doesn't mean that you should never grab.
That's right. You should.
Like, you should do it, especially because you go, okay, I think Sora's gonna throw out counters. You just grab it. That's like you are safe to grab that. So if you're sitting there, it's like, oh, I'm throwing this out because I'm either going to hit them or they're shielding. And it's like, well, they could counter. It's like, well, grab will do the exact same thing. And you've got such fast ground speed, you can run up and just go, whoop, grab, do a throw, get a positional advantage, throw them off stage, throw them above you, do whatever you like, right?
Yeah. Oh, we're going back into percentages. So,
Getting the percentages
yeah,
up.
Flame was 2 stocks at 139%. Gonna have to be careful because we don't want to execute by accident. And then Beta Zeta was reasonably fresh at about 17% at 1 stock.
I've done that before in a thing where we were setting the percentages back to what they were supposed to be. I think we had something wrong with the controller dock, and people got. I think both of the controllers like switched off, so both players just died.
Oh.
I was like, okay, we'll go back, we'll set the percentages back to what they're supposed to do, because one of us was at 150 and the other one was 0. And at the time I played Bowser.
Yeah.
And so I was just doing damage, and then they died. Because I was just racking up percentage, and then I just walked up and it's like, oh, I'll just do a jab to finish it off, and I just went jab, jab, and then like partway through it just went, oh wait, no, that kills.
Yeah.
And I just boom, bonk. Oh, goodbye stock.
Yeah, that's.
Like we're getting back into it.
Here we go. That's the reset.
Yeah, it's the reset. All right, back into it. 16.9. Yeah, basically what we're after. Oh, side being past the shield into the ledge. Okay. Air Smash is going to delete that stock.
Oh,
I see a bit of lag spike here.
come on, Nintendo.
Okay, I'm good. We're okay. Still in it. Okay, F tilt knocked off stage. Okay, we're seeing the down smash. Okay, not getting the super armor there. That is one of the other things like Sora can come up and challenge it with. Okay, but at the same time, Sora is still risking if they float up a bit too close. Like they have to be perfectly spacing that up there.
Oh,
Yeah,
great
there.
scoop.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what we're looking for. Do it again. Ooh, no,
Oh, nope.
down smash. You did it before, it worked. You just did it. You did the thing. Next one would take stock. Okay, that's alright.
Oh my god.
Oh. Doesn't take it. Doesn't take the stock. That's okay. Okay,
Yeah,
just
back
raw
grab.
smash attack. That grab actually reached. A little Mac. It is a bit of a laggy option. KO punch is available. So smash attacks are all going to take stocks here. I thought that may have been an SD. Oh, that was an SD.
You was an SD.
Oh, no. Way too deep. Way too deep. Oh, no. That's okay.
You can't do much about that. That's just the online thing. Hopefully, obviously, if we can get the current interest rate to drop down a little bit, we can have more LAN events. Yeah. So guys, we can all meet up and have a LAN, a massive LAN, not a small one. Just like a 1 day, smash to your heart out. Just pure smash.
Yeah. Definitely, if people do have availabilities and stuff, there are some other tournaments around. Like depends on your state. Obviously depends on where you are. Queensland and New South Wales and Victoria, South Australia. They all have scenes.
Yep.
New South Wales has a bunch of tournaments as long as you're somewhere on the coast. Somewhere on the coast. As long as you're somewhere on the coast, there's a bunch of tournaments. Otherwise, you need to be like ACT. Definitely try and turn up. You'll find that you will significantly improve. Turn up and just play a lot of Smash. Especially against people around your level. Playing offline, and ideally playing against some people that are better than you, and getting some tips and things. Just like here, this is like something you definitely need to improve on. Because sometimes it takes like someone who's rinsed you as you go up and you ask them, okay, what do I need to improve on? And they're just like, well, you have this really terrible habit. Don't do it. What? Okay, I say don't do it. You should almost use, for every character, you should almost always be using every option. There are exceptions. You should almost never be using Warlock Punch as Ganondorf. There's just no reason to use it when you can just do a smash attack or something like that. But within reason, you should be using pretty much every move. And defensive option, there's reasons to use them in different situations, but you don't want them to ever be a habit. Because if you're threatened at the ledge and you roll behind your opponent every single time, and they catch on to that every single time, all they're gonna do is start just like throwing out just first hit jabs towards you, wait until you roll and smash attack the other direction, and you're just gonna lose your stocks. You're just gonna pop this fully charged smash attack, just go bang. So it's pretty dangerous. Okay, I'm not sure what we're waiting for at the moment.
Yeah. I will say online today has been
maybe we might be seeing stage tracking. They might be thinking a lot more about stage tracking and character swapping. So it's definitely thinking about what they're going forward with. We might see character swap from Beta Zeta again. So obviously the Sora is not quite working the way that they want to, right? It may also just be like they're taking the moment to think.
Oh,
Pac-Man?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this one.
Okay, look, I think Pac-Man can do it, but also I think it's a strat, right? Like obviously, do anything in your bag of tricks to win, and if you're in your bag of tricks playing lots of characters, play lots of characters. But at the same time, MKLA was the best in the world for a long time, only playing one character, and then he swapped, and then he only played one character.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't swap. He didn't like in those tournament stuff. He didn't swap for a very, very long time. He has started to do that now, but that's because other people are good enough that
Made you want to practice some
can't just-
options. Yeah.
yeah, he needs to actually have good matchups, right, to try and give himself an edge. But he may not need to. But it's definitely something worth doing. The wrap jab, not enough damage to break through the hydrant. Again, Beta Zeta, the
Oh.
Pac-Man, doesn't seem to be doing particularly well currently. It's definitely. That looked like the Mac reached out and just took it out of the Pac-Man's hand. Just stole the fruit straight from Pac-Man.
Oh,
My fruit.
come on.
It's internet. The connection to these lobbies are having some big issues today. Damn, that's okay. I believe get right back in there. Yeah, I'm just thinking with the Pac-Man. It doesn't seem to be doing too much. Like you're setting up the hydrant, you're throwing the hydrant there, and you're trying to keep the Little Mac out, right? Little Mac's not really like his individual hits don't struggle to do damage. So he just kind of walks up the hydrant and goes, "Okay, smack." Now I can follow in the hydrant and threaten even more than I did before. Because if you jump, you get hit by hydrant, and if you don't jump, I'm down here on the ground trying to hit you. Obviously, you can full hop away, and there's other ways to do it, especially if you know the angles that the hydrant's going to be sent at. But definitely got to be careful with that stuff. I don't know.
It's rough. It's rough on that one. I don't really like the matchup. I can see if it will work. I can definitely see it will work, but it's got less chances and options than what optimal matchups are supposed to be. So, for example, if we even match this up with Captain Falcon, you can match speed for speed, and you have some great options over, when it comes into trade and stuff. If you went with like Falco, that's still good options. Even Fox, you can, if we stick to Meteor, you can go with Cloud. That's also a nice option. Hero, Byleth, any Fire Emblem character will play this one quite well as well because they'll have counters. I mean, you can play Ike, that can be okay. Options are always there. It's just what do you want to do with it? You can. I don't really particularly like the idea of like floating a Pac-Man to go in because you're so overly reliant on the hydrant and getting your correct combination of fruit out. Little Mac doesn't have that option, so he's just gonna keep running at you because that's his whole kit. Right? It's just like
his character's cracked speed.
Yeah,
he's so fast.
You can't really have that much to like set up. It's really hard.
Unfortunately, due to I think time constraints.
That's unfortunate.
Beta Zeta needs to DQ.
Ah,
So congratulations, Flame. You have managed to come out on top. Look, it's entirely possible that you were definitely going to come out on top anyway. But, you know, nature of tournaments being what it is. Congratulations to Flame coming first. Beta Zeta for second, and third have our lovely Neon Link repping that Byleth, and then Pyramithra actually showing up the counter pick.
that's a good counter pick.
Do some good work.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, look.
Yes. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming.
Yeah.
It was a good tournament.
It was a good tournament.
Outside of like the lobby issues, obviously the tournament itself was really good. We had some close matches, had some hype moments. Definitely some stuff that people got some cool VODs for people to go back and review.
Yep.
You know, I got to broadcast with Emperor ZK, one of my favorite casters. It was great. Yeah.
That's good. It's good casting with you. You know, it's so knowledgeable and you know so into the scene. It's good to talk theory and also like you know to also battle it out with you know with all the people playing today. A really good broadcast. You know, make sure to come back next week for week 4 because it will be the top 16 bracket. Yeah, it'll be pretty lit because if you do like today, like with Beta Zeta, Flame, Neolink, they're all going to be back next week. They're all going to be, you know, preparing themselves to play even more into it. So definitely don't miss it. If you haven't followed at AU Esports League, make sure to go and follow across all of our social medias. It's Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. It's also got to be, I think it was Instagram, TikTok. There we go. Almost forgot. And then, yeah, also on top, got to thank our sponsors. Crack.
Love to thank our lovely sponsors. So first, we have Acer Australia, the presenting partner of the High School Summer Series, who provide PC technology solutions for all schooling needs in the classroom and at home. We have Predator Gaming, the gaming PC partner, who provide high-end gaming-focused PC solutions in both laptop and desktop formats powered by Intel. We have AOC Monitors, the gaming monitor partner, who provide the best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And Game on Cancer, the charity of choice for the AEL, who fund much-needed cancer research projects, with the AEL donating a portion of all student participation fees to this life-saving cause. If you'd like to donate as well, please head to AEL's Tiltify campaign page.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very
We'll be
much.
back next week.
We'll catch you all then.
Top
Take care.
16.
Bye-bye. Oh.